You know, I really need to just resign myself to the fact that this is a Battlefront channel at this point. Because I should have known the second I put Battlefront II in the option of what games you wanted me to cover next, that was going to blow anything else out of the water. At the same time, I can't really blame you guys. The Battlefront series is one of the cornerstones of Star Wars, if you ask me. It has left such a lasting impact on the Star Wars gaming space, and I think it's pretty easy to see why. They nailed the war aspect of Star Wars. They got it so right. The game allows you to take part in these massive battles, playing as one of the numerous factions found within Star Wars. And while Star Wars Battlefront 1 has definitely been the focus of the channel recently, with me going through all the maps in that game and analyzing what they did right and wrong, if I'm being perfectly honest, Battlefront 2 is always going to be my favorite of the original games. They're both great, and inarguably Battlefront 1 does a lot better than Battlefront 2, but the reverse is also true. What I love about Battlefront 2 is all the different game types available to you, all the different factions you can play as. And honestly, a lot of it comes down to the fact I just played this game more, but one of the reasons I played it so much was because of the campaign. Now, Rise of the Empire is no stranger to this channel. One of the first big videos I made that blew up was an analysis of this game's story. I recommend you go check it out if you haven't already. Just be aware it is several years old, and I did not have a lot of good recording equipment, so just be aware. But this campaign is iconic, letting you play through the war stories of one singular legion as they fight through the Clone Wars and then move into the Age of the Empire. With this war journal framing device, you really wouldn't tell that this was a last-minute addition to the game because it feels so ingrained in the identity of Star Wars Battlefront 2. And it was one of the first series I ever actually played on this channel back when I was doing the more walkthrough Let's Play type videos. And I still do those from time to time, but obviously my main video style has changed considerably. So I felt, now, about 4 years later, it was as good a time as any to return back to Star Wars Battlefront 2 and live through the iconic and epic and heart-wrenching tale of the Rise of the Empire. Any day is a good day when I get to play Battlefront 2. Also, I am playing this on the Classic Collection because I still feel the need to justify this purchase to myself, and I did play on the original 2005 version when I first played through this game on the channel, so call it the one thing that's different. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do. Game options. I know it's gonna make virtually no difference whatsoever, but we're setting it to Elite. This game's hard difficulty, first it only has normal and elite. Elite is nowhere near Battlefront 1's hard mode, so this is still not going to be that much of a challenge. Watch me say that and then eat my words immediately. You know what, maybe we need a little refresher. I should probably go and do some training real quick.
My first day as a member of the 501st. It was hot, it was sandy, chaotic. Nothing at all like the simulations on Kamino.
Ah, clone narrator. I know everything you have to say is really cool, but copyrighted music, so I gotta kind of talk over this. Sorry, this is gonna be a consistent problem throughout this Let's Play. Oh, come on, why do we even have to go out there? We've already captured all the command posts. I know I just played through Battlefront 1's Geonosis map, and I think that one is so much better than this map. This is still, you know, there's some cool stuff here. There's some cool stuff. It's a lot smaller, but I mean, you got like these little interior bunker areas. That's pretty neat. Alright, our first objective. Move in a straight line towards the giant yellow arrow. There we do. We did it. Absolute Battlefront. Do I even want it? You know what? You get the pistol. Whoa! Better watch those wrist rockets. Ooh, looks like a little loose spark plug there. I wonder, oh, that's right, I can't go prone. Apparently my suit is lightning proof, however, so I can stand right under here and This is stupid. Yeah, I shouldn't have stood that close. That was on me. That was on me. Here, have another grenade. My way of saying, thank you. Oh, yeah. I remember shooting this thing down. Okay. Hey, good luck, guys. You're doing great. Especially you, Gary, and... Wait, is that Gary? I can't... Which one of you guys is Gary? He was wearing white armor. Oh. Oh, that's right. I forgot that, the engineer has a shotgun in this game. He's not the pilot like in the in the first game. Man, this is going to take a little bit of readjusting. Probably only one level, but this is why we do training. This is why we do trainings. And this is why we down a 6-pack before playing Battlefront. Oh, here we go. The giant enemy spider. I believe I can fly. You know, from up here, the battle... Okay, that was a sniper. Who's sniping at me? That bolt came from over there, but there's no one... There's not a sniper there. Get sent flying. Oh, right, the holocron. I love how this thing is so heavy that it prevents me from using the jetpack I used like 5 seconds ago. There's a lot more verticality in this version of Geonosis, which I think is, I'm glad it's there, because it's not even just like the hill, even the ground is not that flat. So I think there is something of value in this version of the Geonosis map. I still prefer the first, but you know, this one's still fine. Oh wait, I forgot you guys are Star Wars fans. Hold on, I gotta find something to complain about. You know, I just realized we're in the middle of a box canyon. Hey, you ever wonder what we're... Okay, hold on, I gotta be the right skin for this. You ever wonder what we're doing here? It's one of life's great mysteries. Want to know why they call it a crack shot? Because you gotta be addicted to crack to hit these shots. And brother, let me tell you, my name is Lindsay Lohan. Ooh, sniper duel, sniper duel! And you too while we're at it. Look at them, they're just standing there, talking. That's all they do, that's all they ever do. Why, yes, I will play as Mace Windu. Holy crap! What's wrong with his lightsaber? That's not a laser sword, that's a freaking laser gladius. What is this? What happened to that big old butter knife I was carrying around in the unit select screen? Come here, you. And I see a droid, I jump, and I slam down. He got in the freaking turret, so I couldn't get him with that. You look alone and separated from the pack. I love how the decals of the cracks in the ground still don't even fall on the ground. Okay, I suck at this game. Man, maybe elite difficulty, I do need to play with a more elite play style. Slam dunk. Get the frick out my bunker. Get out of here. Get out, get. Oh, hold on, who's shooting missiles at me? Yeah, could you like, yeah, just don't. Yeah, stay focused. Why can I not push you appropriate? There we go. I love how this game always ends every match on the hardest image imaginable, no matter what it is.
Incredibly, the 501st survived the crucible of Geonosis.
Yeah, just don't ask how many times I died in the tutorial. Oh, hey, we don't need to show that. All right, now on to Rise of the Empire itself. And I actually have something kind of fun in mind before playing each level. So I've often toyed with the idea of doing kind of like a director's commentary type thing over my old Battlefront II videos, because that was like the first real game series I played through on the channel, or at least one of the earliest. And I just thought it'd be fun to kind of go back to it myself and offer some insight in some of the moments. What I'm going to do instead, though, is I want to talk about the thumbnails for each of those videos I made, because to this day, I think they're some of my best and some of the most fun thumbnails I've made. Maybe not best in terms of like actually being good. Some of them were way too busy. I forgot to do this for Geonosis, but yeah, so the first thumbnails I ever did for Geonosis are these two right here. There's two of them because I actually went back and redid that first episode right before I ended the series off. So there's two different Geonosis thumbnails, but they both basically do the same thing, like you say. My channel is, picture a Big Boss, so I doctored up a clone trooper to make it look like Big Boss. In the very first one, I have just like the simulations. I manually drew the red arm, the poncho, everything onto him. Was really good. I much prefer the second one I did, which was just taking that model and then sticking the Captain Fordo helmet on it. Looks surprisingly good in my opinion. But now, getting on to the the level we're actually about to play, Mygeeto, we have this little beauty right here. And I think it's very obvious to see what the main joke was, just doing, making fun of Ki-Adi-Mundi's head with Patrick, specifically the pinhead Patrick with the mustache, and I think that was Ariana Grande's hair I put on him to make his little ponytail. I can't quite remember. Again, super fun. I really enjoyed making some of the thumbnails for these, and I can't wait to share them with you guys as we move through this series together. Oh, I love movie footage and old... You don't get movie footage in video games anymore. That's just not something that happens.
In the waning months of the Clone Wars, the 501st faced missions critical to the agenda of Chancellor Palpatine. What Ki-Adi-Mundi didn't know, however, was that our unit of the 501st was really after an experimental Mygeeton power source.
What they didn't know is the power source was actually just a power strip plugged into itself, creating infinite energy. That alone powered the Death Star. Alright, and there they are, our iconic boys in blue, and the rest of the 501st, who aren't actually 501st soldiers. This is what I love, is they took some really cool clone designs that really have no... They weren't part of the 501st, but they're like, you know what, screw it. Airborne soldier? Nah, that's a sniper now. Commander Bakara, he's just the heavy unit. And this guy, you slap a toga on this guy and you got Commander Keller, one of the coolest looking clone troopers, even though I'm pretty sure he was like really not a great guy. But you know, Bakara was on Mygeeto, so we're gonna start out playing as him, even though this is a huge mistake. Nothing, and I mean nothing, just feels as iconic as Mygeeto to me. There's just something, the first level of the campaign, you always start out here, it's just... gorgeous, gorgeous planet. Then again, look at the potholes on these roads. Is this really Mygeeto, or is this just South Carolina? You know what, let's just screw the actual road. Let's just flank them on the, the giant floating sidewalk over here. Ooh, particle cannon. We're gonna have to take these out soon, so I wonder if I can just... sequence break real quick. I guess not, okay. Fine, you want me to do this in a certain order because, you know, that's how war works? Fine, we'll just take the direct approach. Look at all the little droids down there. You're nothing compared to the mortar cannon I strapped to the side of this thing. You know, I really need to thank the architect of this building for giving me clearance for an ATRT. Okay, now that I've taken the first building, will you let me, you know, do my thing? Alright, turrets, I'm gonna take your world, and I'm gonna rock it. And there we go, we unlocked him, Dan Aykroyd. Gosh, why are his hands so tiny? Oh no, the droids have set up this impenetrable barrier that I can just walk around like this. Okay, I was gonna throw my lightsaber and then end it that way, but you know what? Fine, I'll just do it this way. Where are you going? Oh, there's my clone. Look, they're not even walking down the road I cleared. They're going through the building, and that's the route they're choosing to take. Did I really need... Get over here! Want to watch me take a very stupid risk? I feel like I could fly over this thing. Can I land on the street lamp? I can! I fell off, but I can do it! What a nice, even, flat cloud cover that almost makes this look more like an ocean than, you know, a cumulonimbus over a bottomless platform. There's one. And there's another. Alright, let's go inside. And, oh boy, Droidicas. Oh wait, he did have his shields up. Neither of them do. Okay, yeah, just, yeah. I think they put the special Droidicas back here. These are the ones that got a couple of malfunctions. And here it is, the energy collector. Now, to remove the power source, it's a very delicate process. I call it throwing a grenade and then shoot. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Alright, men, we gotta get these crystals back to the drop zone, and... You know, I never go this way. I don't know if you can, but, like, I'm curious. This is a terrible idea since it's this hard difficulty, and I've definitely learned this game's a lot more difficult than I remember it being. But what if I just go this way? The unintended route. What, you think that's gonna stop me? Yeah, no, I'll just... Yeah, your gate's gone. Oh no, more Droidicas, more... They're going right past us. You know, we can work with this. We can work with this. Come on. We're almost back. Holy crap, I've only got 6 units left. This is... Yeah, okay, you know what? I think I underestimated how difficult Elite difficulty was going to be. Maybe it's the Classic Collection, because I don't have all of my, you know, upgrades over 20 years of playing this game.
Suddenly, we realized that the Jedi could be fooled. And if they could be fooled, they could be killed.
Ominous. Very, very ominous. Alright, I gotta save this as a new game. Yeah, that'll work for now. Oh gosh, Coruscant, what did they do to you? That's not what you're supposed to look like, man. Okay, genuine question real quick, because everyone on the map analysis videos keeps telling me, oh, that all the classic collection textures are actually what the PC version of the game looks like. Is this what the PC version of this game looks like? This looks horrible compared to the original Xbox version. Coruscant doesn't look like a rotting orange. It looks like Coruscant. Man, you guys really think PC is the best option, huh?
For months, every hour of our downtime was spent in the simulator.
But was it like the simulations? That's what I want to know. Alright, it's time! Space combat! I love space combat in this game. And it's such a wide variety of ships that let you play. Like the ARC 170, the ARC 170, the ARC 170. Hold on, every ship took off while I was doing this joke. Nope, nope, get out of it, get out of it. It's mine. It's my ship. Goodness, this really... Hold on! Wait a minute! Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Call it... You can call it me being bad at the game, I don't care. The Classic Collection... Okay. I'm not referring to me getting shot down as soon as I leave the hangar. That's his own separate issue. I'm talking about the fact the controls of this game feel so different. Like... I don't know. I don't have that big of a problem with Battlefront 1 whenever I play it on the Classic Collection, but Battlefront 2 doesn't feel right to me. It's not just the space combat. This is something on the ground I have an issue with too. And the more I'm playing this, and the more I'm realizing that hard mode is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I might need to just play the original version of the game, because I know that one. I'm comfortable with that one. In just the little things that feel off, I can't quite put my finger on it. It's the movement, it's the way that your gun locks on and doesn't lock on. Something just feels off and artificial playing this version of the game. I suck at flying regardless, so don't worry about that. Yeah, my engine's on fire, but everything's fine. We're all good here. How are you? This is it, just Fox McCloud barrel roll all over the place. Can't even get a lock on these darn Tri-Fight Vulture droids. Okay, I got him. Okay, I did it. Oh man, that even the sound for like completing an objective is different. Why did they never update that? They could do the Battlefront 1 menu music, but not the Battlefront 2 campaign objective complete sound? Oh my gosh, this has got to be a new record for me complaining in a Let's Play series this early on. Whoa, it just spawned out of existence. Now it's back! What's going on? War is hell, man. War is hell, let me tell you. Why can't you let us spawn out another ship? Like this one. You got the hangar sealed off for some reason. I love the leftovers of whenever these space battles were going to be so much bigger, with like 2 capital ships and all that, but no. Console version meant we had to shorten it down. Which I feel I have mixed feelings on, because I'm like, the console version is how I played. That's what got me into Battlefront. But if we didn't have the console versions, we might have a bigger scale battles in this second game. Then again, I'll be dead and buried before I give the PC crowd an inch. Look, we get it. Yes, we all acknowledge that that is the best way to play. We just all don't have thousands of dollars to constantly be upgrading our systems, when a console is just, it's right there. It's right there. It's portable. I can take it with me. Whatever, let's do some boarding action. Wait, hold on. You guys could afford a hangar that goes all the way through your ship. Man, we only got one door on the side. I don't know why there's pilots getting into these things. These ships drive themselves. Yeah, these droid ships, they're like the Teslas of starfighters, okay? They don't even... Oh, they really are the Teslas of starfighters. Pardon me, I'm just gonna ignore the security measures you have and go straight to the engines. See that right there? That's all it takes to not get shot in a war. Just constantly be rolling. As much as I hate to admit it, Limp Bizkit was onto something. Alright, we'll just hop back in our ship. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I think I can just, yeah, normally this thing blows up. I'm glad I still got it. I mean, I've got super low health, so I'm just gonna sit here and tinker with it. You guys don't mind if I fix my ship so I can destroy yours in 5 minutes, right? Okay, you know what? That was a very, very narrow rocket. I think it's time for me to leave. Want to know what I love most about the Separatist dreadnoughts? The fact that that area right there is the bridge, and that's the observation deck. What's so funny to me about that is that the observation deck, where, you know, like probably the dignitaries and more important people would be on the ship watching the battle, that's just a giant, like, shoot me sign right there. Everyone's aiming for that. I also used to think it was the bridge, but now I know this is the bridge. And the bridge comes tumbling down like its name is London. Alright.
General Kenobi and Skywalker took advantage of the opportunity we'd created and rescued the Chancellor. Took all the credit, too.
Okay, you say that as if they did nothing, okay? Like, they were the ones who boarded the ship and saved the Chancellor. What did we do? We boarded the ship, destroyed the engines, and then left. We could have stayed to be a support team. Actually, was that even the invisible hand that we were on, or is that just some other random Separatist dreadnought? And secondly, are we really sure that they saved the Chancellor? I think that whole thing might have been staged, because let's be honest, that is clearly the Mustafar map. Okay, after that last video, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of scared moving forward with Elite difficulty on this game. And look, I need you guys to understand, growing up, Elite difficulty, that was the default for me, okay? That was just how I played 90% of the time. It took a little while for me to get to that point, but then, like, once I was, like 10, 11 years old, I switched it to Elite and I never looked back on but that was also on the original Xbox version of this game. And on that hard drive, I had, like, I kid you not, like 15 years worth of playing that game, of, putting all the hours into it, getting all the medals, getting all the bonuses. So I think I'm remembering Elite difficulty a little bit easier than it actually was for a reason, but I also feel like the difficulty might have been adjusted a little bit in this release of the game, or maybe the PC version. I don't know. But I said I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna stick with it. I might still go back to the original Xbox version, just because, again, there are some little gameplay things that feel different. Also, ew, like, what is wrong with the planets? Why does Felucia look like that? This is supposed to be a lush, vibrant world, not a literal spinning orb of vomit. You know my favorite thing? The little slug guy. You see him back there? He's got, dude, just clone trooper riding a slug, not a care in the world.
It's been said that the 501st got the best of the war. We also got the worst.
Yeah, you're telling me. Oh, frick, it's Helldivers!
Our only hope was Ayla Secura, our Jedi commander. None of us would have come out of that mess with our sanity or our lives. When her death came, I hope it was quick.
Well, I mean, she probably did die pretty quick. I'll say that. Oh yeah, I can never resist playing as the camo trooper, because what? I'm gonna walk around in white armor with a giant "shoot me" sign. So, like, was I supposed to get here that quick? That was a 15-minute walk tops, and what's that in the jungle? Ah, ladies and gentlemen, the Acklay. Why am I saying ladies and gentlemen? It's probably only dudes watching this. Folks, this is the Acklay. This is a dangerous son of a gun, but you can also just kind of run a little bit faster and just put, like, a bunch of 50 cal bullets into him, and he can't do much to you. Also realizing that I have no reticle as a sniper for some reason. Like, I have to zoom in order to actually have a target area. Oh, what's that? Is the vegetation too thick for you? Oh, you know what else is too thick? The full metal jacket on my bullet. Oh my gosh, he just juggled that clone trooper. All right, guys, don't get too close. Or oh, never mind. He's he's spazzing out over there. I think we can let's put him out of his misery. Yeah, there we go. Straight through the heart. We've got to hold out for 2 minutes. I'm gonna put that there. Thank you for walking right in front of my line of sight. I really appreciate that, Super Battle Droid. You know what I just realized? That this is something that just dawned on me. I have really not seen any battle droids get deployed outside of the Super Battle Droid and the Assault Battle Droid, which is the heavy unit. There's no snipers, no engineers. Well, we've seen Magna Guards and Droidicas, like, those special units, but we don't see any of the other basic classes. Did they not spawn in the campaign? Or at least in these first couple of missions? Like, I don't know, this is something I'm just now noticing. Also, holy crap, what a chic, lean chrome plating we have on this sucker. Come on, just 15 more seconds. I think my minigun can fire for that long. Hey, what's the practicality on, like, a shoulder-mounted minigun like this? Something tells me that this guy would not be able to use this hand for anything else for a while. The fat lightsabers are still just killing me. That lightsaber is thicker than her waistline. Alright, they said the power source was on a crashed gunship, and oh, yeah, there it is, I can hear it. Yes, I'm reusing that joke from the last time I played this game. It was funny, alright? And let's be real, this is very much so Space Vietnam. Okay, now, let's take this thing. Oh, I can just stand on. Hey, why do you guys drive this sucker? I'm gonna just stand on the back and... Oh, okay, that's a wrist rocket. I'm gonna get inside. You know, the Acklays are notably less dangerous whenever I just have a giant walking behemoth with me. Oh crap, I forgot I'm a hero and my health is based on a time limit. Come here! Give me more health. Yes, yes, the vampire effect. This is also my favorite thing, just getting a Jedi versus a tank, because Jedi wins every time. Jedi also wins against anti-air cannon. It's crazy what a Jedi can win against. You know what they can't win against, though? Clone troopers. Okay, run up the side of the hill, run up the side of the hill, run up the side of the hill. Alex is Kira, you've got to do this before you suffer a heart attack, so just keep killing droids, getting health back from them. Please stop shooting at me. And saber throw.
Carry the force with you.
We did it! We did it somehow! Oh, never mind, there's one left. I'm sorry, who let Gary drive the walker? That's not where you're supposed to go, man. Wait, hold on. Did that snail tank just spawn on top of the wreckage of the other snail tank? Alright. Let me in the big boy cannon. And there we go. Victory. Victory for us all. Man, this thing is really powerful.
When the 501st was finally rotated out of Felucia, Aayla Secura made a point of seeing us off personally. It's a good thing we were wearing helmets, because none of us could bear to look her in the eye.
Honestly, in that outfit, I think a lot of people have a hard time looking Aayla Secura in the eye. So I actually forgot to do this the first time I went through these levels. So I'm kind of throwing them back in post here. So let's look at a couple classic CU Dad thumbnails. So the one for Felucia that we just played, it's still one of my favorites to this day, and I think anyone who's played the level will understand it immediately. And here it is. Yeah, I just remember seeing this image like the day before I was going to make the thumbnail, and I was like, you know what'd be funny? If I just put the Accolade and the Clone Trooper over it, because this is what it feels like. This is what Heart of Darkness, the level, feels like the first time you play it. Still one of my favorites, Ooh boy, another space mission already, and I remember this one giving me so much crap as a kid. And now that I'm playing it on Elite, I think it's going to give me so much crap once again.
When the Separatists' invasion of Kashyyyk caught the Republic flat-footed, a detachment of the 501st was sent in to stop the bleeding until reinforcements could arrive. As we fought our way into Kashyyyk's atmosphere, most of us believed that the only way we'd be getting off this planet was in a body bag.
There's no gravity in space. How would he fall like that? Don't say the planet's atmosphere. I know you're about to type the planet's atmosphere. Oh, and here we go. Now we've got this smorgasbord of ships we can choose from. I'm going straight for the V-Wing, baby. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay, we're already off to a better start than the last space level. And there it is. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what they pay the guy who designed the AI automatic gun turrets, but that dude needs to work for Lockheed Martin or something, because he created the most effective killing machine in the galaxy. Don't mind me, just slipping through the corners of the ship, giving it some old ship heartburn with my proton torpedoes. Okay, I think it's about ready to go. It's always my favorite thing to do. Just hit the bridge. Wait for it to give me another bomb because I only had one in reserve for some reason. Or use the built-in shotgun on my starfighter. That works too. Hey, guys in the Venator, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job or anything, but there's a giant target right above you. And now you want me to take out the auto turrets? Okay. Let's get close. Evasive maneuvers. Come up on the side. There's a little tiny auto turret guarding the big auto turrets. Little brother came to work with him. That's sweet. Actually, speaking of brothers, my brother and I actually played through this entire campaign in an afternoon, like, I don't know, about a month ago. It's a lot of fun. We didn't play on Elite difficulty, I'll tell you that much, but, you know, it's good time, good time. And I just hit you with that bomb, and now it's time to play the glitchiest part of this campaign. Hey guys, I'm returning this ship. I don't really like this one. I want something cooler, and after playing through Geonosis on the first game, you know what I really want more than anything else? It's the gunship. Now, for those of y'all who watched the Rise of the Empire retrospective video I did, which, oh my gosh, that has been forever ago. I talked about this particular section a lot, because this part of the game's always been really buggy for me, and I think it's been really buggy for everyone else. You're supposed to land it in the ship here, so we're going to come in here, we're going to land the ship, and we're going to see if the Classic Collection fixed this. Holy crap, it did. Look at you, Classic Collection, doing something good for a change. I'm proud of you. Hold on, I'm a Star Wars fan. I need to relentlessly crap on anything that the Hive Mind says that we don't like. And you know what? They fixed one bug and in replace they put another one because that medical droid is 100% floating in the air. That was a whole ass rocket. Is that really necessary? Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Even the clone troopers prefer playing Battlefront on PC. Goodness, look at this PC setup here. No, you know what? No, this is for console players everywhere. I say that, now I gotta destroy the Mountain Dew reserves on the ship. Such a waste. Hey, you guys don't mind if I just, take this little, holocron, walk past all of you guys. Yep, just ignore me. Just ignore me. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, everyone hop on board. If you're not on board, I'm leaving you behind. This is the last gunship out of Vietnam. And I kind of feel bad for those clone troopers I left behind. At the same time, however, they had already reserved themselves to the fact that if they were going to be leaving Kashyyyk, they were probably going to be doing it in a body bag. I can park here, right? This is a... Yeah. I don't see anything saying this is no parking zone. It's the weekend, the meter's free. And now I'll just take this, roll into the objective, and there we go. There we go. Now, let's get back on planet and deal with this next mission. See, I'm even getting the gunship to fly it down there.
I took a long look back at the battle that continued to rage over the planet and wondered why so many had to die for a bunch of walking carpets.
Hey, they take offense to that term, okay? Alright, now, so the Kashyyyk thumbnail I originally made was this right here. What about the droid attack on Titan? I call it. There's a lot going on in this image, if you can't tell. First off, obviously, the whole main motif is attack on Titan. I got the wall, what is it, Wall Maria or whatever. I've got Captain Levi's face superimposed on a jet trooper, which kind of goes hard. Giant super battle droid mimicking the colossal Titan, which I think I reused this concept whenever I made the Battlefront II with an anime opening video. By the way, watch that. I'll link it in the comments if you haven't seen that video yet. But then the best part is the clone trooper baby down here. Yeah, sometimes the memes I include really date these videos, but yeah, I kept saying let's go, and then I made the baby clone trooper, let's go. So yeah, I had so much fun with these thumbnails, man. So much fun. Kashyyyk ground battle. Oh, this is gonna be fun. See, come on, look at that. Look at that, I would 100% die for that walking carpet.
When we arrived on Kashyyyk, things were just as bad as we feared.
Man, even the clones prefer the Battlefront 1 version of this map, huh? Oh yeah, let's get this thing going. Beachside defense. Okay, we're gonna defend the beaches just like it's a Omaha. Who was defending the Omaha beaches again? You guys want to know a cool detail about Revenge of the Sith I never noticed until recently? And someone had to point it out to me? Because, you know, in the film, the droids come across the water, much like they're doing now. What I never realized is you can actually see the landmass that the droids landed on in the film. You can actually see them dropping off the units, preparing to go underwater. I just thought they just did that. They just emerged from the sea, but no, they were on like a little opposite island on the other end. It's pretty neat, a cool little detail. It's like the detail of the battle droid making sure that his buddy sees General Grievous pull out all 4 lightsabers. Like, it's just such a great little touch that you would never notice the first 100 times you watch the movie. But, gosh, there was so much love poured into that. Hey, do you mind, like, not shooting at me? Hey, I gotta... my engine's on fire here. You're being very dangerous with it. You know what? I'm gonna hop out of this thing. Ooh, Dude, could you not have stayed in your little hover bike for a few seconds? And then the Wookiee stole my kill. Freaking walking carpet. Oh, what, I destroyed your turret, now you're gonna snipe me? Okay. Oh, you know what, there is, they do have the other units. Look, there's an engineer droid. I don't know why he's got a shotgun and thinks that having the high ground is gonna help him, but, it's not. Okay, come on, just one more second. One more second. There we go. There we go. Okay, guys, let's retreat a little bit. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's also switch to the engineer class. This is the level where he shines the most. Okay, I just want to park this here. No one steal my ride. I'm coming back for it. I still got dibs on this thing. I gotta hold this base for 4 minutes. 4 minutes! You know what? I can do it, though, because I'm just gonna hang out here in the tank. Because I realize this is a lot more effective than I used to think it was. Because if they never get behind the walls in the first place, they're never gonna bring the gate down. Bakara, please move. I don't want to have to accidentally kill you. Okay, the wall came down. Let's get out. Pardon me. I'm just gonna fix this. And I gotta take the long way back. Well, it was good while it lasted. See, that's the best thing about being the support unit, is I can just support myself. Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure most people know about this function by now. But yeah, the gate can break, but you can just repair it. And yeah. Not really much of a threat to me anymore, are you, battle droids? I'm also going to leave some C4 right here. So if they decide that they do want to walk through, yeah. Droid bowling, it's great. Oh, there's more. Gosh, can you guys not shoot at my gate for just a few minutes? Come on, man. Oh crap, they got a tank in here. Oh wait, no, we only got 8 seconds left. Never mind, I can work with this. Yep, there we go. See, closing the gate is so much easier instead of just having to actually fight them. But even if you have to fight them, you've got a tank. And you know what's better than a tank? Master Yoda and his, oh my, that thing is a literal Gladius. Why are the lightsabers so thick? And then they get so skinny whenever you actually play as a, put Ozempic into my lightsaber blade, I do. Dog, they got a shotgun on a tank? I thought being on the starship was pretty cool. That's a flat cannon, baby. Point blank block this, I will. Do about it, what will you? Hey, Wookiees, you want to, like, I don't know, actually help me capture this thing? What's that, your local reinforcements so you can't capture command posts that are on your home planet? Yeah, understandable. Gosh, I wish I could drive that thing as Yoda. Instead, I can sneak through the grass, like they can't even see me come up, and then boom! Yoda jump scare. Also, if anyone's wondering, yes, Yoda can crouch. I don't know if it makes him much smaller, but it gives him, like, the best walk cycle in any video game I've ever seen. Look at him! Coming for you, I am. Crap! Oh! Low my health is getting. Kills I must have. Yes. For the health. Thank you, I do. Horrible Yoda impression. Put up with, you must. Yeah, come on. Hey, yeah, you'd be a lot... Well, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's that? Do you mind? Could you not? Could you just give me, like, a few more seconds to get this last... Oh, now you decide to show up. Well, you know what? I'm going to steal your life energy. I'm going to capture this command post. And there we go. You know, I'm not going to lie. This game feels like it's getting a little bit easier the more I play it. Maybe I'm just getting back into the swing of things now. Also, Yoda hitting a sick T-pose.
With the timely arrival of Master Yoda, the 501st was able to hold the line against the Seps on Kashyyyk.
Hold the line? No! We pushed the line back. Well, that's a stormtrooper. What was that? Did I talk over the foreshadowing? Wow. Look at that. We finally got a planet that looks lush and full of life. And it's the one planet in the movies that whenever we fly in, we see it is just a desert full of sinkholes. I'm kidding. It's a nice looking marble. I like it. Alright, I'm not going to forget this time. We're starting off with the old thumbnail. So, that is funny story behind this one. First off, here it is. This was the Utapau thumbnail first time I made this video. Starting the Irish Revolution on Utapau. You can... Gosh, looking at this is bringing back memories. You see we've got several IRA soldiers wearing the Jet Trooper helmet because, you know, green visors. We've got a Jet Trooper carrying the Irish flag. And yeah, there's a reason for this. So I think I talk about it in that video, but I actually filmed that while I was waiting for a college class to start. I think it was one of my lectures on St. Augustine. And I got there like 45 minutes early. I knew it wasn't going to take that long, so I actually pulled out my laptop and played on the PC port on Steam. Yes, I have played Battlefront on PC, I've played it with mods. Matter of fact, I actually showed off several mods in that original video. The first one was just the standard, like, console commands, which is, what I did is I changed all the clone troopers to be orange, you know, the 212, matching Obi-Wan's. Then I decided to make all the droids green. Why? Because the Protestants versus the Catholics, of course, the Irish flag clashing together, because that's kind of what it means. For those of y'all who don't know, look it up. And then when I was done with the actual level, I played, I think it was one of the Clone Wars Extended Utapau levels. By the way, I love Clone Wars Extended. That's my favorite Battlefront mod of the ones I've played. And it just adds a lot of little, it's basically the same basic map, but expanded. And there's even like a space to ground section of it. It was really cool. I put that in the old video. But enough reminiscing, let's actually play the level.
The galaxy held its breath, waiting to see which side would make the final daring move. After the Chancellor informed the Jedi Council that General Grievous and the Sept leaders were hiding on Utapau, General Kenobi gathered an army large enough to capture 3 star systems.
These guys sure are getting around the galaxy, that's all I'll say. And look, I know everyone already knows about this. I will never not find it funny that Obi-Wan's army, large enough to capture 3 star systems, had exactly 15 people in it. You're telling me if Jesus brought only his closest homies, he could capture a galaxy and a half? Also, a couple people pointed it out and I wanted to go ahead and set the record straight. I was wrong in that first video when I talked about the clone commanders. Commander Keller actually does look like this. He's the blue airborne trooper, and that's Commander Keller. Commander Faye is who I was talking about. If you look at them side by side, I feel like it's understandable why I got them mixed up. They got the same type of drip going on. Look at that. Utapau is a walkable city because the sidewalk is elevated. I gotta talk to the architect who designed this. Man, they do not give you a lot of guys to complete this first objective with. Look, I'm not trying to be that guy, but from the looks of things, I think Ki-Adi Mundi could have captured at least like 12 star systems with the amount of men he started with. Yeah, you know what? Screw sitting in the open air walker. I'm just gonna take one of you guys as tanks. This is way better. Oh, now it's time. Now it's time. There we go. Hello there, indeed. Look at that. His lightsaber is almost as thick as his flowing, luscious locks. Okay, actually, that's kind of terrifying. That looks oddly like me. Like, I hate how similar I look to this guy. And I'm not just saying that as a, oh my gosh, Obi-Wan is literally me, although he is. Oh, look at them just lining up for me. Thank you so much for giving me all that health, so I can just stand here and take your command. Why is this thing the most annoying? All right, yeah, okay. You know, send me the big guy. Send me. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is, General Grit. Hold on, I gotta do this right. No, out of the way. I gotta do my thing. Is it excessive? Am I wasting time? Yes, but hello there. No! Okay, at least I got the hello there is. Besides, what is General Grievous gonna do against a straight-up rock? Okay, he's gonna move out the way. That's what he's gonna do. Yep, just come straight on in. You see, this is why I had the Irish Nationals in the last video, because all you need in order to take down General Grievous is a couple of improvised explosives. CIS, meet the IRA and their IEDs. Alright, screw this. There's only one way to get through a line of clankers this thick. Did that shot phase through the cannon? Fine. We're just gonna... I don't know why those clone troopers rappelled down from the ledge. This is just as effective. And skadoosh. Gosh, I'm kind of scared of the next level now. But I'm not scared of the remainder of this one, because I'm gonna hop into this tank here. This place is an Uta powder keg getting ready to explode. And let me tell you, brother, I am the fuse. And just like that, we never have to fight droids again in this campaign, right? We're never fighting droids again, right? Oh, and we're back to staring at the Bakugan that got dropped in the sewer. Okay, it's time for the really sad mission, the really dark, depressing one that like kind of sets the tone for this entire campaign. And of course, before we get into that, we've got the thumbnail for the first time I did it. Not a whole lot to say on this one. It's this right here. Very, very simple. Kind of lazy looking back at it now. First off, we got Big Boss in it because everything's better with Big Boss. But no, this is back whenever I put Venom Snake in like virtually everything I did, because and to this day I've used the same profile picture of Big Boss. So I like Metal Gear, man. I've only played like 2 Metal Gear games on the channel. 3 Okay, I've played more Metal Gear games on the channel than I thought. It's not a regular occurrence though, but I like the series. And then outside of that, I've just got like the basic clone trooper and the logo. Very, very, very simple, bare bones. The most basic of the thumbnails you'll see throughout these videos. But this is most certainly not going to be the most basic level. Ooh, this one's gonna be tough. Also, one of y'all mentioned this in the first video. If you turn on streamer mode, it cuts the music. And honestly, I feel like the opening diary for this level needs to be heard in its entirety, and I feel like it's going to hit so much harder with no music.
What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was.
Or it's still gonna play music and it doesn't affect the cutscenes for some reason.
We all knew what was about to happen, what we're about to do. Did we have any doubts? Any private, traitorous thoughts? Perhaps, but no one said a word. Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple. Not a word.
I just noticed that the menu. Oh my gosh, is the echoiness of the building reflected in the game's audio? Hold on, listen to this. Listen to how much that echoes and reverberates. That's crazy. Yeah, so you see, we get to the temple here, and we're greeted with the temple guards, the temple soldiers. They're kind of like a copy and paste of the Naboo guards from the first game, so I'm not really, I mean, they're just basic units. I'm not really that scared of it. It's not like they're Jedi with, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi skills. Like, another Jedi here aren't gonna have a, oh! Alright, get into the council. Where did you guys come from? Just got killed by Paulie Walnuts, the Jedi Master. Oh yeah, your two lightsabers are very scary to me, Jedi Padawan. Just, yeah. Yeah, that's what happens whenever you stop blocking. Are any more Jedi gonna just spawn out of the wall? Okay, no, but a temple guard will just spawn out of the walls. Get back, you. I hide behind Master Yoda's chair. Dude, calm down. These temple guards are more of a nuisance than the Jedi are. Frig. I don't know about you guys, but I think one of the greatest travesties in human history was losing the Library of Alexandria. I am not about to let that happen a second time. Frig, okay, this place is a war zone. Hey, could you not? Could you not? Come on, just fix it. Just fix the bookcase. Why are there explosions killing me through walls? Just think of the propaganda. Oh, stupid Jedi. Jedi don't like books. The dark side of Order 66 you don't see. Read, Clanka, read! Oh no, I got two bookcases. He just took that out in a single combo. No, please, I'm begging you. Come on, just a little at a time. Just a little at a time. Just shh. Don't worry. We're gonna preserve you. People are gonna be able to read Count of Monte Cristo for years to come. Come on, no, stay back. The lightsaber's killing me through the walls, that's what it is! No! Why did Bruce Willis kill me? Come on, just... Everyone remembers that one clone trooper, that one clone... It was Gary the clone trooper who was just fixing the bookcases at the Jedi Temple. Hoping that another stray rocket doesn't come by. I mean, like, on the bright side, though, these levels take, like, what, 8 minutes to beat? So, like, if I have to redo it over again, so what? Oh, that's right, respawning Jedi. Or suicide bomb clone, that works too. Yeah, not so scary whenever death comes for you in magenta robes, is it? Yeah, you're not so scary whenever death comes for you wearing magenta robes, now are you? Please, guys, come on, let's be civil about this, Ah, how civil are you whenever I've got freaking explosives, huh? Oh, no. You see, what's really terrifying to me is not the fact that, like, whether or not I can take the library. It's that if I do take the library and then I die after that, I've got to take it again. Yeah, Tin Hut, moonwalk out there, soldiers. What's crazy is I've actually managed to get to this point and kept a majority of the bookcases alive. Now, if I could just keep it that way, that would be what. Why do I have to reload right now? Not frick. Okay, I got one left. Now, I see you're evading. Yeah, no, stupid. Oh, I've never felt this alive in my life. Thank you, books. Thank you, knowledge. Thank you, clone trooper who came out of nowhere. Thank you, my hands who were able to reload my shotgun. Thank you, Jedi, for being willing to take... That's a grenade! Calm down, please! I just want book club to be over! See, I'm not even worried about it. We did it. No problem. We got exactly one section... Young adult? Ah, crap. We need to destroy it. Yo, check it out. The Battlefront server room. That's pretty neat. I love recreating the Senator Armstrong meeting with a minigun and a Jedi. Gosh, how many of you guys are there? Okay, yeah, just we got the Alan Rickman Jedi. We got shoot, who's that guy from Sopranos? just spawned in! I'm glad I had 80 units at the start of this level. That's enough to take down 16 star systems, but it's not enough to take down the Jedi Council. I mean, can you believe it, guys? Making my Battlefront game challenging. The nerve! And all this for what, a puzzle cube? Yeah, I'll take it. I got 3 units left. 3 units left to get back to the gunship area. Can I do it? No idea. I was so worried that I fell right in front of a Jedi, but it was just one of those absolutely chopped-looking busts. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're sending dudes flying. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. Come on. Come on. Just take it and go. Take it and go. Take it and go. Give me something good. Give me something good. Oh no, Anakin. Anakin, why are you wearing a hoodie for this? I'm sorry, what? That's it. That's it. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're beyond cooked. We are overcooked, let me tell you. Because if Anakin died that fast, oh boy, what are we gonna do? Hold on. Oh no. Actually, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the Jet Trooper. He blocked it. He blocked it. Okay, it's over. It's over. Hey, Crocodile Dundee, if you throw that thing like a boomerang at me again, I'm not gonna be happy. To be honest, I didn't even know I could move like that. How about that? 2 bookcases. I'm getting better at this game. Hey, thanks for the packed lunch. Yeah, come right this way. Boom, idiots! I'm starting to understand why the clones did this now. This is it. I can't believe it. This is gonna be the level that drives me insane. Out of everything I've ever played, I played Star Wars Bombad Racing, and Battlefront II Nightfall is what's making me lose my mind. Don't push me out there, you idiot clones! I walked out, I tried to back up. Everyone following me decided, no, push this guy to the front of the pack. He could deal with it. He could do it. No, the Jedi Protector, what's he protected, okay? You know what? You can protect my C4 explosive device. You. He was reaching for his lightsaber. You all saw it. Alright, let's see if I can survive more than 3 seconds as Anakin. No, you stay. Choke on your aspirations. You know, I'm not gonna make the joke I want to make because, believe it or not, I am actually trying to be more mindful of the jokes I make in these videos. All I'm gonna say is, I'm not the only one who's been getting the Sandy Hook Promise ads on YouTube, am I? You probably got one when you were watching this video, didn't you? All the Padawans with their laser wands better run from Anakin. No, I want to make him suffer. These Jedi... No, just you wait. No, yeah, come here. I'm gonna make sure there we go. The lies of the Jedi are over. Their silence, long live the Empire. Oh my gosh, so much of history just made sense to me.
With the fall of Coruscant and the elimination of the traitorous Jedi, Palpatine's rise to power was complete. The 501st were placed under the direct command of Lord Vader.
It's so funny to me that the 501st started as a cosplay group back in the 90s. Craziest thing, they started in South Carolina, my home state. And now we got a whole campaign about these guys. And look at us now. We get to cosplay as stormtroopers for the remainder of this campaign. Don't worry, this won't be an ad, just an intermission. I want to thank you guys once again for watching this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I end up talking about it at the end of this series, but it really was just great getting to go back and replay this game for the channel again. It was so much fun. And if you've enjoyed this video, I have plenty more just like it where I've played through other games, Star Wars and otherwise. I've played the classic Obi-Wan game on the Xbox, I played Battlefront 1, the Transformers War for Cybertron games, and several others. I'll leave a SuperCut playlist in the description below. And there's plenty more on the way. In fact, with this being the start of a new year, I figured I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek at some games I'm hoping to cover over 2026.
Jabba, what have you done with Jam?
Good morning, Wedge. The rest of Rogue Squadron is still back at base, but I thought we could take an early morning run through Beggar's Canyon.
Imperial troops sighted. Be prepared to defend our position and repel the Imperials.
Jack! Help!
We are compiling a history of the Rebel Alliance's struggle against the Empire. In the course of our research, we've come across references to a previously unknown unit.
Renegade Squadron, right? I'm not surprised there's nothing in the records about us.
So if any of those sound interesting to you, then yeah, check back on the channel every once in a while, or subscribe if you really want to. Heck, while we're on the topic, just all the YouTube stuff, leave a like on the video if you liked it. That really does help this get out there so more people can watch these videos. And of course, if you want more Battlefront, I have a whole playlist of just random Battlefront videos I've made. And of course, I've also been going through the maps of the original game as kind of an analysis series. So if you want to check that out, that playlist will be down there too. And hopefully once I finish with those, I can get started on Battlefront 2's maps. But I've held you up long enough. Let's get back to the rise of the Empire. Okay, you know what? So many people, so many YouTubers are like, oh, this video I made like 3-4 years ago. Oh, it's so cringy, it's so bad. Oh, I'm so embarrassed to watch it. I'm not. I go back, I be watching my old videos and like, don't get me wrong, they're worse than what I make now, but like, this one? The original time that I played this level? Well, first off, here's the thumbnail. Like, I don't even need to say anything. The thumbnail speaks for itself. It's so... Oh my gosh, I really cooked with this one. But yeah, no, that's just it. I cooked. I cooked with this video, okay? You know, like if Guy Fieri watched it, he'd say, that is gangster, dude. I'm just telling you. Anyways, let's get on to the actual mission itself.
The Emperor's home planet of Naboo rapidly established itself as a major irritant. Her newly elected queen broke off diplomatic ties and began exploring military options. Clearly, it was time for a regime change. Our orders were simple: to infiltrate the city, take out their leader, sending a clear signal to other potential troublemakers in the Empire.
Here we go, time for some 1980 CIA tactics. It's always weird after I've been playing Battlefront 1 for like a map video or something, and then I come back to this game and I'm like, everything just feels a little bit different. Like I can roll, I can sprint now, crazy. You know what, I'm gonna just chill in the fountain. Yeah, like, get in here. I crouch down. Yeah, I'm not drowning, I can just kind of sit here and, just take dudes out. Bro, imagine if they had used this while fighting in Rome. World War II would have ended so much faster. Oh, and now I gotta go to the whole other side of the map. What if I just go this way? Yeah, screw taking the long way. I'm just gonna cut right across the courtyard, right across where the Queen is. And see, there's just some Naboo guards here. We can... Okay, he's a good shot. Never mind, you know what? I'm gonna cut across the gazebo here. The area. Oh, hey, how's it going? Thanks for ignoring me, by the way. Really appreciate it. And then fly across over here. Can't believe I actually landed up here where it's, we're looking good. We're looking snazzy. Charge my bolts. And boom! Electroshock therapy. And a little bit of plasma therapy for good measure. Oh, you know what? Those auto turrets, that might have caused a problem. Holy crap, I literally have 0 health. Yep. I'm just going, stand in the fountain with an electricity gun. Surely this will not go wrong for me. Actually, really, I'm not getting no resistance. Like, this one guy's coming up, and I can deal with him that way.
If you need some extra firepower, we've managed to sneak a tank for you at the embassy command post.
I'm sorry, you managed to sneak a tank in here after I took that command? Hey, buddy, get in here. What gives, game? You couldn't be bothered to, like, give them a unique tank? No, you had to give them the Rebel hover tank, which, I don't know. I never liked that hover tank. I didn't know if it... I don't know if it was ever good or not. I just never liked using it. Oh, and here's the second one, because... perfect, exactly what I needed. Just me and my tank taking this command post. No one's coming for us. Okay, maybe there's some guys coming for us. Could you be careful with those grenades? Those things are dangerous. They could kill people. Case in point. Oof, I've only got 10 units left, but I have this great idea. First off, I'm gonna just throw that there. All but 2. First, I'm gonna take out the auto turret grid. And I've got an idea. I've got a... You know, I always kill the queen with a sniper rifle, but what if I use something else? Like plastic explosives. Oh, I really wish I still had that tank right now. Okay, watch this. If I'm gonna leave that there, I really think this might actually work. First, though, I gotta stop these Jedi from, Okay. Is that enough? Tell me that's enough. Is there still a Jedi left? Dudes, can you, like... How many of you guys escaped here? What is this, Disney canon? I think I might be the only trooper left. It's only one reinforcement. Okay, no, there's a scout trooper over there. No, don't get him, Okay. Yes, come get me. I mean, don't get me, but, like, come after me and just lower your lightsaber, will you? Thank you, Bruce Willis. Get him out the... Oh, quick, crap, the queen. No, frick, I was gonna kill her with plastic explosives! Doesn't matter. She can run, but she can't... I can't believe there's even an area back. How long has this been a thing? Hey, queen, I'm nutty with it, okay, fine, we'll just shoot you the old-fashioned way. If I die once, like, I have to start the whole thing over again, but I can just keep healing myself. Boom! Oh, no! Okay, hold on. Ooh! Get flechetted, boy! Yeah, stay back, huh? What you want, huh? I don't even need to get in the book depository. I got my pocket toy. That was mob execution right there.
With the Queen eliminated, Naboo quickly fell in line. It was the first time the 501st was called upon to adjust a planet's government. But it wouldn't be the last.
After that, we were called into Panama and a number of other South American countries.
Now that I think about it, I wonder what the Empire did with that scout trooper who actually assassinated the Queen.
Captain Fritz, there is a prisoner. There is Leon. Ah! He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
Oh man, that was a close one right there. We were down to just one reinforcement and it was me. Oh, look, it could be worse. At least, we don't have to fight any more tin-skin, binary code reading, oil guzzling, gear chucking, filthy, stinking clank.
But when we saw the fleet of droid ships hovering over the planet, we suddenly realized that Delso's denial mechanisms were a little more dangerous than we'd imagined.
Oh, come on! Oh, it's just waiting for us. Wonderful. You know, it doesn't matter, because here's the thing. We spent 3 years fighting these droids in enough battles that absolutely would not have constituted only 3 years. But you know what? It's fine. We don't need to worry, because I know that the weak spot on this thing are the vents right there. Man, this is, it's actually been pretty easy so far. Like, I mean, hot dog. Normally this part of the mission is, it can be a little challenge. Okay, maybe we're killing our own men with some grenades, but, you know, casualties of war and whatnot. Yeah, look at what we can do, you freaking oil guzzlers. I need to come up with some new droid slurs. Boom! Back to the scrapyards. And now I gotta take my beloved TIE Interceptor, even though this did not canonically exist at this point in time. Highway to the... I think we bypassed the danger zone, just went straight to heaven. I just lock on with my missiles, unleash an entire payload, and boom, he's taken out. What was that? I forget that sometimes in space there'll just be ships with like blast powerful enough to just knock you out in one hit coming from... Okay, come on, really? You know what? Screw going out there. I don't need to fly. Who do I look like, Tom Cruise? I'm just gonna hop into an auto turret here, and we'll take him out this way. If I can... Oh, and now you want to shoot the auto turret because of course you do. Never in a million years have I seen them try to attack me while I'm in an auto turret. But no, you turn on elite difficulty and suddenly they're competent or something. Doesn't matter, because if I can just line up this very little tiny precise chain go. Ooh, I got that one. Who's next? Oh, you just crashed into the ship. Doesn't matter, gave me credit. Gosh, there's all these crates and boxes around. Someone needs to clean up in here. What are we gonna do if we have guests? If like droids decide to board the ship, they're just gonna see us like, oh, look at these organics. They can't even keep their ship clean. Filthy meat bags. I need to chill out with I don't know, man. Like, robot-human relations are like at an all-time breaking point. All right, here's the weird objective of the mission, because we go in and we got to steal a strike bomber because Lord Vader himself asked us to come and steal this thing. And the question I asked whenever I made the retrospective video, why would Vader want us to steal this ship? What is the purpose of it? And one thing a lot of y'all said was, you know, like, hey, Obi-Wan escaped in General Grievous' Starfighter. Maybe he's like looking for that one in particular. And like, that's a creative outside the box thinking. But it kind of falls apart when you think about it for more than 3 seconds, because I don't even think Vader knew he escaped in this. At the same time, most of Star Wars falls apart if you think of it for more than 3 seconds.
The slight whiff of nostalgia the 501st had enjoyed fighting the droid fleet over Mustafar had already grown sour by the time we'd established orbital positions.
And clearly the people in Star Wars are not Star Wars fans, otherwise they would be sucking up that nostalgia, no questions asked. Alright, Mustafar, thumbnail time. So this was the thumbnail for the original Mustafar video. I like this one a lot. I think it was titled something like, Putting Down Rebellions Part 2 Electric Boogaloo or something like that. Also, funnily enough, whenever I look back at the release date, this was released on my birthday. Huh, how about that? My birthday 3 years ago. Anyways, the thumbnail itself, as you can see, we've got, I've got Arnie's Terminator with the Dark Trooper head on it, which kind of goes hard, and then you just throw in a red lens flare on top of it to just top the whole thing off, and then you got the Geonosian sweating over here because of that. Because obviously it's this Geonosian dude, Gizor Delso, who's reactivated the droid. I'm not gonna lie, man. I go back, I look at these old thumbnails. They were so good. They were so good. I want to keep making thumbnails like this, but I just don't think people click on thumbnails that look like this anymore. Let me know, should I go back to kind of the more crazy thumbnails like this? I think the last time I did anything remotely similar to this was with the Lord of the Rings, I Can Talk. Lord of the Rings Conquest. When I did the Lord of the Rings Conquest videos, and I always gave, like, lightsabers and Star Wars weapons to the Lord of the Rings cast. Because if you don't know, that game is Battlefront, but with a Lord of the Rings skin of paint on it. If that sounds interesting to you, if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it in the description. That was a fun series as well.
By the time we'd made our way to the molten surface of Mustafar, it was apparent that Delso had been a busy little bug. Truth be told, we'd all had our fill of those gearheads during the war, so we blew them up. Blew up the droids, blew up the factory. Damn near blew up the planet.
Gearheads, that's a good one right there. Dang, I should have watched that wrist rocket. This is a map I always loved, and I can't wait till I get to the Battlefront II stuff where I can... Okay, Dark Trooper, could you not stand right in front of my shotgun blast? All of you. Team kills, thy name is Battlefront on any difficulty. Okay, that one was on me. Come on, it's taken me an unbelievable amount of time to get to this point. Please, please, just come on, come on. Get in here, guys! There's no reason for you to be fighting these gearheads. Just come in here and take the command post. Oh, great, now we gotta walk across this thing. Hey, don't none of y'all touch the bridge controls. I know what this map is capable of. I need all of you. I need all of you droids to stay back. Do not kill them anywhere near. No, I see you up there. I see, no, you're trying to recreate what I did to the Queen last time. No, you're not. I'm starting to see what people meant whenever they said that George Lucas designed Mustafar to look like hell. It sure feels like hell. What if I short-circuit him, huh? What? How did he take less damage from a freaking lightning attack? See, this is what happened. We just had to have ChatGPT. We just had to have Grok. But no, we got to deal with this. We got to deal with the droid uprising in the middle of freaking California. Yeah, patch me up. That's right. Hey, you know what? I know I'm saying a lot of stuff. You're one of the good ones, okay? You're one of the good ones. You are not one of the good ones. Hey, you're all right in my book. You're like Optimus Prime or Hatsune Miku or something. You were Clanka. You're all right in my book. Now we got to destroy the new prototype, huh? Here we go. This is the meta, like, I don't know. There's something Zuckerberg's working on, I'm sure. Out of my way, you freaking Bob. That's Bucket of Bolts for the uninitiated. And, yep, just put some good old C4. Actually, we probably got C5 at this point, and, boom, there we go. No more droid schematics, but still plenty of droids. Why do you guys have a dinner table? You don't eat? I'm not even going to go back through the room I just went. I will retrace my steps through the entire map if it means not having to interact with a few more droids, okay? Yeah, follow me, come on. Just walk out onto this incredibly dangerous antenna. This is an orbital drop shot. Like, it's a Helldiver stratagem right here. We're bringing this place down. We're bringing it down. I see you, no, you don't! Take that, Ultron. There's a lot of droids up here. Oh, and now we got Bug. Okay, this really is just Helldivers. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you what happens when I put a can of Raid into my Barrett 50 cal here. No, enough with the sonic blasters! Nah, screw it. You know what? Mob justice. You know what? Just plastic explosives? That is what you deserve. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. You're bringing this on yourselves, Stormtroopers. If I can't take the Queen out with plastic explosives, you know for damn sure I'm about to take this Bug out with a freaking. No, come back down here. How has he avoided every single Just shotgun, just shotgun, bug shot, son of a. I need to stop being fancy with it and just do my job. This is the Empire. We're efficient. We got to do things the right way.
The destruction of the mining facility put an end to any thoughts of a second droid rebellion. For the first time in years, the man of the 501st could relax and get about the business of maintaining an empire, rather than building one.
You know, I'm gonna go buy some fire ants, some fire ant spread right now. I just need to I need to go kill some bugs. Okay. Yeah. I need to face the music. I need to just play efficiently. No more fancy footwork. No more. Oh, I'm gonna complete this objective in a funny way. But I like doing that. I like thinking of like, oh, because I know this game well enough that I know, oh, if I do this, that's like the unintended way of completing this objective, or this would be such a stupid way to go about it, but I think I could pull it off. But I gotta remember, this is Elite difficulty, and this is not the original Xbox version of it. This is the Classic Collection version, so like there's the little differences there. But I also don't have all the, I guess, safety nets of the medals and stuff from the OG Xbox version. So I gotta play it smart, because it has been a little while since I've played this game on this difficulty. And when I did before, like I said, I think I had all the bonus medals, so I was like way more powerful than I am now. Okay, thumbnail time, because yeah, we were still doing that. So I actually titled this video, I called it Attack of the Clones, I guess, because, you know, obviously the clones attack in this one. And for the thumbnail, I took the Marvel Studios Civil War poster that had the two sides, and I just superimposed different clone trooper and stormtrooper heads onto it. And looking back, I forget sometimes I forget the little details I put into some of these. Like, you know, obviously we got, you know, it's the clone, the stormtrooper, the scout trooper, the jet trooper. Then behind them, you've got the two heavies with their rocket launchers, and funnily enough, they kind of mirror each other as far as, like, you know, they both got the pauldron. But then up in the sky, I think on the right hand side, that's supposed to be Rhodey, the War Machine, with the Dark Trooper helmets, and then my personal favorite on the right, man, I might have got it. On the left is the Dark Trooper. On the right is the Falcon with his red color scheme, and I gave him the red sniper clone trooper helmet, which. I don't know, I just like how that matches. That's funny. That's funny, man. I like going back and seeing, I always say this, I like going back and seeing the thumbnails I made for these. Like I said before, I gotta be efficient, and I know I cannot be efficient, so I'm outsourcing my work to someone else.
Approximately 20 years after we were created, a special detachment of the Imperial 501st Legion was dispatched to Kamino with orders to eradicate an army of clones that had been bred to take arms against the Empire. Our mission commander, an expert on the inner workings of Kamino, was a young bounty hunter named Boba Fett.
Oh, it's right there. I could just go right there, or I could play as Boba Fett, which is going to throw me back over here. But come on, how am I not going to play as Boba Fett, okay? So, like, you think the clones know? Like, obviously the clones know who this guy is. They realize, like, hey, this is another Jango Fett clone. But, like, would they care? Like, would any of them care? Would Boba Fett really give a crap about the fact that he's fighting alongside clones of his father? And would the 501st really care that it's like the unaltered clone is helping them in this mission? I think they're just such efficient at their job, they just wouldn't really mind. Yeah, use my destructive abilities. Alright, blow it, boys. You dare mock my dad by where? Okay, that's a lot of, okay, no. Take your jump troopers with regular weapons back to the PSP version of Battlefront for that little bonus mode. What, they just got human DNA they got the human genome just chilling in a mason jar, just sitting out here on the floor? Really? Oh man, I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it back in time before that lightsaber runs out. Wait, because yeah, they spawn in there. Yeah, give me some help. Yes, I want to suck your blood. Yo, hold on, a vampire Boba Fett would kind of go insanely hard. Wait a minute. But like he's got fangs coming out the bottom of his helmet and looks so stupid. Like, just imagine. Happy Halloween, folks. What's with that? What's that Kirby 64 ball chilling at the bottom of the gunship? Sorry, Boba Fett had a cardiac arrest. And there it is, flying off into the sky. I never noticed that. It just went. It's going off to the space mission that we never got. Also, yes, for anyone who didn't know, there was actually a cut mission from this game that was going to be a space-based Kamino level as a precursor to this one. Most people know of it. It's the only confirmed cut level from the game that we know about. And if you want to learn more about it, I actually just made a video on missing Battlefront II levels. You can, I like released it this past, Sunday? Go check it out. Hold on, wait a minute. Did the scout trooper just say bang after lighting up a headshot and getting the kill? I can believe they would include that in this game. There's so many random little lines of dialogue like that. I watch this. I'm so cool, I don't even need to take the normal way. I can just jump down like 20 feet and not break my legs. Whoa, look at you. Hold on now, hold on. Bro thinks he's ARC Trooper Alpha. Nah, you guys aren't ARC Trooper Alpha. You're like... Okay, maybe you did. You did kill me. Gotta remember, elite difficulty. Like I said, gotta be more careful. Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, ARC Troopers Beta, Theta, Gamma, Delta, and Epsilon over there, I think have kind of got that area on lock. So what if I just go in this other door? Hello, fellow clones. Mind if I just, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Look, I'm just trying to, like, kill your Gene brothers, okay? Is that too much to ask for? I'm just gonna destroy the computer system, keeping them alive. It's just, I'm disconnecting the life support and whatnot. Except with, plastic explosives. Like, you've heard of silly putty. This is serious putty. It's C4. And the C stands for serious. You might want to stand back from that. Hey, I warned you. Hold on. No, I'm too low on health. This is why I like playing a support class. I can support myself. I am a strong, independent, Imperial soldier. Oh, let me reload, because I think my biggest downfall whenever I play as the shotgun class is I run out of shells. Now, don't you go to that turret. I've had enough with Battlefront 1 and the turrets on this level. Oh, well, here's your problem. You got a Phase 2 clone trooper in here when you guys are supposed to be wearing Phase 1 armor. Look, don't even worry about it. I'll fix it right up. Now that guy. Man, I wish I still had Boba Fett. What if I just, chip damage. It's not gonna work. Okay, let's get... Hey! Beta, Theta, Delta, Epsilon, good to see you guys again. Yeah, just look at the flowers, Beta. Just look at the flowers. I can't lock onto it. Good thing it's flying like slow as frick, so I can just, you know, hit it with the law of, I don't know, math. What a math teacher. I was an English teacher. I'm stupid when it comes to numbers. But, okay. Delayed rocket explosion, I guess, so, you know, that's cool.
After the Kamino uprising, the Emperor decided that an army of genetically identical soldiers was too susceptible to corruption. Future troopers would be cloned from a variety of templates.
Very smart, Palpatine. Diversity is our strength.
Though the 501st itself remained pure, the rest of the Imperial Army gradually became more and more diverse. We never really got used to the new guys.
Dang, I didn't realize we were playing as the Aryan Brotherhood of clone troopers over here. Blonde hair, blue paint scheme, and whatnot. Prison break? Yeah, I bet I'd need a break from prison, too. Oh man, I thought Vader was gonna help us. The door closed on him.
The Death Star was the Emperor's favorite toy. It was also the most boring assignment in the galaxy for a stormtrooper. Things got so bad that when a prison break erupted in the cell block, we were almost happy to have someone shooting at us again. If only we'd known what an embarrassing snipe storm we were about to wade into.
Hey, thanks for telling me ahead of time I'm gonna struggle on this mission. Hey, look at that! We got reinforcements coming in. They had to. Oh my gosh, they had to fly it. Think about that, how big the Death Star is. Like, if you get transferred to another section, you gotta take airfare just to get to work each day. I mean, this thing is the size of a moon, at least. Alright, yeah, come right this way. I got a couple of deadly sugar cookies here waiting for you. And just put that right there. And, yeah, I'm gonna just let them, yeah, you know what, you come to me. You come to me. I'm just gonna wait right here. Come on, just a little closer. Just a little closer. 2 for the price of 1. Hey, come on, yeah, open the door. Hit him with a rocket launcher. Forget that the rocket moves slow as all get out, so I can't hit anything. Hey, guys, you know, why do we never question the logistics of putting the, prison block, like, literally 50 feet away from the hangar where they could escape? Was this... How poorly designed was this? Is this what Galen Erso did in this version of the timeline? You know, I'm just realizing I can use mines to fix, like, all my Okay, can you, like, step just a little bit? Okay, there you go, thank you. Okay, no, too many explosions now. Realized I have not played as the officer class, like, at all. Which, I don't know, I just, hey, sorry about that, man. Greater good and whatnot. It's cost being a leader, you know, you gotta think in terms of, you know, bodies and whatnot. Sad truth, but it's the truth. Here, you know what, you're angry that your comrades died. Be stronger, deal more damage. Oh my gosh, that pistol is weak. Alright, the prison block is ours, and that guy just Dude, scout trooper, you're standing right next to him! Get him! Oh. Holy crap, he actually did it! Man, look at you! Look at you, friendly AI, actually being useful. That was, oh frick, okay, now I'm the one not being useful. I kind of want to keep playing as the officer. I'm kind of having fun with this, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna just pick this up and back up slowly, shooting a few grenades. Okay, I gotta really angle that that mortar shot. And I'm just gonna place that there, and cool. And not only is the prison block right next to the hangar, but also the shield generator room is at the end of the hallway where the prisoners are kept. See, this is what I love about Battlefront 2's map design, because in Battlefront 2, the maps were made to, like, kind of be a one-to-one recreation of locations we saw in the movie, except with no thought of their actual relation to each other, so you get maps like this, which are a logistical nightmare. You know, how often do you think the stormtroopers are like, oh, I'm late for work, I gotta jump the gap in order to make it here faster? Curse you, invisible walls! Why do we put the computer consoles with like another 6 inches of invisible walls so we couldn't shoot guys operating it? Yeah, can all you just like kind of stay there, all bunched up together? Again, the invisible walls on this thing. I can't possibly. I don't have no allies backing me up. You, what? You just want to sit here and ore farm outside of the prison block instead of helping me out? You know what? Fine, stay there. The less of you die, the more lives I get. I get to use all the reinforcements for myself. Okay, yeah, just all bunched together like that. Perfect. Heal myself. I kind of wasted that, but you know what? In this case, I would rather be safe than sorry. Dang, I'm not gonna lie, man. I always like the engineer class. He really can come in clutch if you know how to use him. Like, I mean, once again, I said you're just support class and you can support yourself. It's wonderful. It's great. It makes you virtually invincible if you're smart. Hey, Gary, open the bridge back up. Open the bridge, get over here. I realized I haven't made my Gary the Storm... Dude, reload the rocket, Oh my gosh. And now the fire control room is the only command post that we are able to spawn at. Yo, what if I went back around? What if I went back around and came up the other way? Did that Wookiee just fall off the edge? Oh, sweet, we made it to the conference room. We can spawn here now. Great. I propose a meeting to talk about the layout of this place, because we really could have done better. Yep. Yeah, you guys aren't going anywhere. I see you all bunched up down there. But you know what? The good thing is the AI sometimes, even on Elite, it's stupid. It won't even pay attention to me. Unless I can just, I'll sit up here. You know what? I'm also going to lay some precautionary measures right here. And I'm going to finish working on this landing craft. See, only one more rocket. And then it's my favorite part of this mission. You guys aren't going anywhere. It doesn't matter if you've got a Jedi. Oh crap, they got a Jedi. Oh no, Mr. Jedi, don't come up here after me. No, don't. Oh come on, he's right down. Yes. Just a little. There we go. Boom. Boom. Where did he get 2 lightsabers on board the Death Star? Why are we keeping prisoners on our secret station? I got a lot of questions for you, Dark Trooper. You're part computer. Figure this thing out for me.
After the embarrassment of the prison break, Lord Vader removed us from our comfortable belay and began dragging the 501st across the galaxy in a dangerous hunt for the now missing Death Star plans.
Oh no, oh guys, Gary's stuck in the trash compactor. Oh, great. They sent the Death Star plans to the giant baked potato floating in space. Wonderful. So I only got a couple of thumbnails left. So I didn't show one for the Death Star video last time, and it's actually because when I originally played through this game, I played the Death Star, Polis Massa, and then the next one, Tantive IV. No, I just played the Death Star and Polis Massa all in one video, I think. Maybe I played... No, I think it was just those two. Anyways, the reason I did that is because, yeah, with the whole stealing of the Death Star plans, I basically titled the video The Original Rogue One, and you can see in the thumbnail it's just the Rogue One poster, but with the Battlefront II Imperial classes put on top of it. I can't remember who I put on top of who. Obviously, the regular Stormtroopers on top of Jin. It's the Scout Trooper Cassian. I'm not sure. It's fitting, though, because I actually just finished watching Andor Season 2 last night, as of when I'm recording this video. It's great, by the way. Please go watch it. I will say, though, and this is one of those things, like, listen, do I like Legends? I love Legends, man. I got like 100+ Star Wars books all set within Legends. And I like the stories of Legends, I just don't always like what happens whenever you've got, like, what if almost 30 to 40 years worth of material all crammed together into one quote-unquote cohesive timeline. Because I like all the different ways the Death Star plans have been stolen, because they were stolen here, and then they were stolen in Dark Forces by Kyle Katarn, and I think there was also a PSP game where they got stolen that I actually don't know too much about. But I like that, you know, I like the different individual tales. I don't like that they're all canon at the same time, though. And I know it's like, oh, they're different. It's like they downloaded different parts of the Death Star schematics, but something about that, I guess it's probably more realistic, but it also just seems a little, I don't know. It takes something away from each of the individual achievements. Kyle Katarn didn't steal the Death Star plans. He stole, what, floors 290 through 583. The guys who were on the Death Star didn't steal the entire base's schematics, just what, the one prison block and the poorly laid out room that they were in. I don't know. That's just one of those things. Like, do I really care? Not really, because I like the individual stories. I like playing through it here, but I'm not the biggest fan of how they, like, try to mash them all to be canon at the same time without stepping on each other's toes. So I like the, you know, I like Rogue One story as well, but obviously that's a whole separate continuity. Oh yeah, the level, let's play that. So they got like a General Hospital show in Star Wars, like on Polis Massa?
By the time of the raid on Polis Massa, the men of the 501st were starting to get a little sick of this so-called rebellion.
Dude, that's all you've done. It's been one mission with these guys.
Before we knew it, we were nearly overrun by rebel forces, with the holodisc nowhere to be found.
Ah, yes, Polis Massa. This is a level, all right. I actually like it, but I also know a lot of people are not the biggest. Hey, could you, dude, I'm trying to talk to you. No, don't you walk away from me. Oh, I see you. Oh. I saw him for a second. At least they put him down like the animal he is. Quite literally, the animal. Did you know that Bothans can have 3 eyes sometime? Isn't that weird? Like, that's one of those little cool Star Wars details. I think I was in one of those Boba Fett kids books. I talked about Bothans having 3 eyes. I think it was other places too, but like that's where I remember learning about it. Hey, guys, come on. We don't. It's a hospital, man. Just let's all chill out, and before I end up needing this place's services. You have to defile the corpse. That is breaking. I want the record to show that rebel was defiling the corpse of a dead combatant. That is 100% against the Geneva Conventions. Or the hold on, what's the stuff? I also think disintegrating the bodies up there. I'm trying to think, what was the Star Wars version of it again? Was that the Ruusan Reformation? I know that was the one after like all the Sith died whenever Darth Bane tricked them into nuking themselves. True story. But I want to say the Ruusan Reformations. I don't know if that's how you say the planet's name, but I want to say that's like the Geneva Convention's equivalent in Star Wars. Are you guys following me just to like? Because I gave y'all an order, or are we just trying to like aura farm and move as a group here? I'm fine with either one. Thought this place was a hospital, but no, we don't have the Hippocratic Oath, it's the hypocritical oath, because no, we just gotta kill everyone here. It's a very intricately designed building. Like, you can walk in that area, you can walk in this area. I can't wait to start talking about the maps in Battlefront 2. I think the Battlefront 1 maps are probably better overall, but I think there's some really interesting stuff here. The guy in the thing said there's no hollow disc. See, we got it. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of shocking you. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I'm holding it in my hand. Look, you can see it whenever I jump. Guys, I got the floppy disk of Empire at War. We're gonna have a fun weekend now. Ooh, wait, I got the award rifle for the Stormtrooper, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't think I've had the award rifle. I hate the Rebellion. I was about to say, I don't think I've had the award rifle the entire time I've been playing, or I might have just not been paying attention enough to switch to it whenever it happens. I love the award rifle system in this game. If you complete certain challenges of certain classes within a single life, you will be rewarded with a more powerful version of whatever weapon they have. There's class-specific ones, like there's a homing rocket launcher, there's a beam sniper rifle, there's the flechette shotgun. I think I've got the flechette shotgun before. Flechette, whatever. No way I just got killed by the drone. No way that I just... No! Hold on! No! Wait a minute! No! I gotta restart this crap over! Taking this way. I'm going up the stairs. I remember in the cutscene, the first Stormtrooper who walked up the stairs got his Casbah rocked, but okay, this isn't too bad. We might can do this. Alright, I got it again. So as I was saying, when you complete a challenge, you like get an upgraded weapon. The award rifle gives you like this, I can't remember if it's a 3-round or a 5-round. I think it's a 5-round burst. Super powerful, basically a one-hit kill weapon on anything short of a Wookiee. If you can hit all your shots. Super powerful, I like it. And the thing that I also liked about Battlefront 2, if you got enough medals, because you get it by like completing the objective, if you complete that challenge enough times, it becomes a permanent unlock, and you have immediate access to this weapon at all times. That's what I'm talking about whenever I say, like, I had the safety net on the original version of the game. Because, look, I can just kind of mow down dudes very easily just from standing put. Goodness, it is insane how easy the game becomes once you've got this award rifle unlocked. Oh, whoa, hey. I know I don't have... Those Bothans, man, those Bothans. Man, I'm in your walls, man. Yeah, what is this platform even standing under? Is this just like a giant bottomless pit, a missile silo? I don't know exactly what this is. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. You're pretty good, Imperial engineer. And with our newly minted award rifle, we can really get some work in defending this place as long as no heavy shock troopers push me out of the way and mess up my shot. Do you mind? Look, I'm gonna be real. If you guys stand in front of where I'm shooting, that's on you, okay? That's on you guys. Like, look at you. Okay, just. Oh no, grenade. Okay, and another grenade. What is this, Battlefront 1 with the grenade spam? Okay, you know what? Maybe I've committed a few too many team kills, but we got like 75 reinforcements. As long as we don't lose the command post, I think we're gonna be fine. And see, just like that, we're all good. It's all fine. Oh, hello. Now we gotta get right over there. Could I just? Is there a ship in the hangar? You know what? I've never done it that way. I know I said last time I need to stop experimenting and stop coming up with new fun ways to approach the mission. I've played this so many times though, and I'll just be playing and be like, you know what? Don't think I've ever done it that way before. Let me look. Okay, there's no ship. I could walk that though, right? Not gonna lie, Doc, out of all these stupid things I've done in this game, this is definitely gonna be up there. Alright, I've got full health. And let's see if I can survive in the vacuum of space. I think I can make it. I might actually be able to just barely make it. I don't think I'd be alive enough to, oh, come on. No! Look how close I was. Ah, crap, I realized I gave up my award rifle for that bit. You know what, maybe it wasn't worth it. Actually, you know what, I do have the, health and ammo dispenser as this guy. I think I want to take a second. Oh my gosh, how many Wookiees are there? I'm gonna do it. I assure you I can. Oh my gosh, I'm losing health much faster as this guy. Okay, come on. Oh, I've got this. I have got this. And if I could take control of this, I can actually clear out the hay. This might be a viable strat now. I cannot believe. You guys, can you believe that, dude? Okay, you're shooting at me now. Okay. Oh, I thought it only took one det pack. Crap. Oh my gosh, in the span I did that, I lost nearly like 70 units. Well, I know it's possible now, and you know what? All I need to prove to myself. I like finding new things out about this game. I like finding new strategies, no matter how dumb they are. And if I can just lob enough grenades from back here, then I can still pull this off. All right. And now I gotta recapture the hangar, because in the time we were doing all that, we lost the first place that we had on lock. Something poetic about that. It's not quite as poetic as seeing literally 7 Wookiees in front of me, but you know, things of that nature and whatnot. Okay, just stand back. Me and the look, this is the medical droid's home, okay? I'm not using a civilian as a body shield. Absolutely not. I'm just sitting back here. We're at a hospital. I'm here for treatment. In fact, I think you need 50 cc's of, RPG or something of that nature. You're wrecked. It's always this map. It's always this map. And actually, not always this map. There is a... I hate Bothans. I'm glad that many Bothans died to give them that information on the Death Star. It fills me with just a little bit of, I don't know, happiness. Something like... I hate Wookiees. I hate anything with fur. Yeah, and that was enough. We lost the whole match, didn't we? Yeah, of course. The last freaking objective. Polis Massa. Oh, I thought you said Polish Massa, like it was like a Catholic church or something, and you were speaking with an Italian accent. My bad. Holy shoot! I just hit a clip. I also just emptied a clip, so I got that going for me too. Again, the award rifle solos, man. Hold on, that guy's name was Thrak Farrell and Race Thorell. That was a Wookiee and a human. You're telling me they were brothers? Yes, I am trying this again, regardless of how good or bad of a strategy it is. It's just... it's a new way to play the game, okay? And I think this is a, Come on. There we go. Oh, it's just a conga line of rebels coming after me. I tell you right now, I've never related to Barack Obama so much in my life, because by the force, I want to drone strike this hospital. I think we should have just we should have just gone full convertible, send all the rebels out into space through that window.
Even though the Polis Massa raid was only a partial success, we finally had a lead on the whereabouts of the Death Star plans, which suited the 501st just fine.
Yeah, we know exactly where the Death Star plans are. The problem is they are on board the Tantive IV. This is the only mission in this entire game that has ever consistently given me trouble. Sometimes I'll fail a mission, here or there, it happens, but this one, always, like what I was mentioning a few months back, me and my brother sat down in the afternoon, played through the entirety of Rise of the Empire. This was the only level that the two of us had to retry one time. It only took one time. Man, it's just something about it. And original thumbnail. Here we go. Rage Against the Rebellion. Because this is what it felt like. That image of Adam Driver there in the Stormtrooper order, that is what it feels like playing this level sometimes. It's so easy up until the last objective, and then all my guys just decide to kill themselves. It's ridiculous. And I already spent 45 minutes on the time it took me to beat Polis Massa. I normally have beaten 2 or 3 levels at that point. That gave us so much crap. Okay, you know what? I found some new hope, as it were. Let's get these rebels.
Vader concluded that the stolen plans had been given to Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan. Alderaan had been thumbing its nose at the Empire for years. After a brief and pointless battle, we boarded the ship, the Tantive IV, over Tatooine, began looking for the plans, and waited for Lord Vader's arrival.
Alright, Black Ops team, Bravo 6. Oh, it's so bright in here. No, turn off the... Thought the rebels were going to use a flashbang, but no, it was just a bang. Just a bang! Like shooting fish in a barrel, and brother, we are in the halibut right now. What is this room, like a glorified glove box in this Corvette right here? I mean, they got weapons stashed in here? Speaking of, I for one personally love that this thing is always labeled as like a, it's a Corvette. The ship is a Corvette. Like the Tantive IV, we just pulled up on Princess Leia's luxury car and just started putting in work. Speaking of which, I'm Vader now. The time for Butlerian Jihad. You know what? Nah. Technology. Yeah, boom. Oh, brother, I wish I had a hallway right now. I don't need one, though. I can just come up, take you guys out, one after another. That's a really cool window texture. Just through that, slicing through dudes, look at the computer, and bam! I love the implication that technology can be choked out. Oh, all of you just lined up waiting for me. Thanks for the health. You don't know the power of the dark side, man. What, the engine turbine giving us trouble? Nah. F that noise. Look at them all in a row. Just like that. Get that lightsaber throw. You know, was Vader, now that I think about it, was Vader the only one to ever throw his lightsaber in the movies? I'm pretty sure, now that I think about it, he only does it that one time in Return of the Jedi. I don't think we ever saw anyone else, like, throw a lightsaber like that in the movies, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, here it comes. We gotta deal with Princess Leia. Princess freaking Beam Rifle. With her, you know, she's got a Desert Eagle back here. Just waiting. But you know what? I'm waiting too. Yeah. Oh, wait, no way you just called me a little short for a stormtrooper, huh? Huh? Yeah. Huh? Size matters not, huh? Look at me and my lightsaber. Yeah, get down. You're next. Nah, that's not how it happened. Don't show the stormtrooper with a stun rifle. I want Vader picking him up and choking him out like he did to that one Jedi. That right there, but with Leia. That stormtrooper's gonna watch. Gosh, all my talk about how difficult, how much problems I've had with that level, and we steamrolled that. What was that, 3 minutes tops? Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Did you know that in between the last mission and this mission, Death Star blew up? Yeah, pretty big event for us to not see it covered whatsoever. But hey, I guess we were on the Death Star earlier, right? Makes me wonder if, you know, if we had been there, you know, we might have been able to stop, you know, a little blonde farm boy and, you know, walking carpet and, you know, a couple other, some geriatric, Indiana Jones and, you know, the same girl that we absolutely dog walked in the last episode. You think we might could have stopped him, but no, we weren't there, and now now we gotta get revenge, so we, as the Empire, have to strike back.
Say that again?
When the Death Star was destroyed, about half of the 501st Legion was still in the hangar getting into their ships. Of those who made it out, another third were caught in the explosion.
Oh, I was wrong. No, we were present for the battle. I see we still got our old habit of showing up on literally every battlefront in the galaxy, with the sole exception of Endor, apparently. Oh shoot, we got 3 minutes to take these guys out before they jump to hyperspace and leave us all in the dust. And man, I gotta say those ships kind of blend in with the asteroids really well. And we'll just take that out. Okay, we are 1 for 1, and my ship was already on fire, so I don't know if we're gonna... Okay, come on, please, just come on. You guys don't really want to shoot me down, do you? You know, I've got to say, now that I know what that cut Space Kamino level was going to be, it's almost identical to this one, which makes me wonder if that mission got repurposed into this level, or if they cut it because the two of them were so similar. In fact, this is even the same spaceship layout, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, obviously, you know, there's a Republic cruiser instead, but got a lot of similarities. You know, we got, you know, like an X-Wing, a Y-Wing, a U-Wing. What are these ships? The capital I-Wing? You know what? I say that. I swear there's probably actually an I-Wing. So I looked it up. Surprisingly, no I-Wing. Not in official Star Wars anyways. I did find something connected to what's called Star Wars Exodus, which from cursory search seems to be some sort of like role-play tabletop RPG game group. So, you know, that's something. So who knows, maybe it'll be made canon one day. I mean, 501st started out as a cosplay group, so... Also, yes, I know they're not actually called I-Wings. Before you go to the comments saying that, I know they're GR-75 transport ships, or whatever it is they're called. I just want to make a joke, okay? But no, Star Wars fans are so freaking autistic that, like, I can't even say, like, oh, this thing, without them going, actually, it's called this, that, or another. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of a mood today. I know that's probably not going to be helped by the fact that I'm playing the Yavin 4 and Hoth missions of the campaign, so, you know, we're going to see how this turns out. Now, what I did learn from the comments is the fact that Corvettes are actually a type of military ship or vessel. I just thought they were the type of car, so, you know, you do learn stuff all the time. I still think it's way funnier to think of it as, like, Princess Leia was in her sports car and then called up the plans before Vader just pulled up on them. It's funny, and it kind of reminds me of that thing from Spaceballs. Anyways, let's blow this one up.
Pilots, if they are allowed to make the jump to hyperspace, they'll rip right through us. Clear their fighters out and be quick about it.
Okay, there it is. I knew, because whenever I started the mission, it mentioned about them jumping to hyperspace. For a second, I was like, have I been wrong? Because I know I've mentioned in the past and in that retrospective about the ship jumping through light space to destroy the Imperial craft. So that is something that does happen in this mission. There are a lot of really cool things in this campaign, man. Like, I mean, the idea of, like, these rebels are gonna, like, just rip through them when they jump to hyperspace. That's cool, man, that's cool. But what they don't know is that my uber-powerful cannon on my little TIE bomber here is gonna rip through them long before they rip through us. Holy crap, I'm flying upside down. Or perhaps it is I who is right side up. I mean, in this galaxy, it often feels like the whole world is turned upside down. I mean, we started out fighting droids, for heaven's sake. We were just a random army, and now... Look what's happened to it. It's just all gone to... I don't know, it's just all gone to the Mustafar in a handbasket. Oh, I shot down Lot Croton! That's my favorite. You know how the Battlefront NPCs just get, like, random names? Lot Croton has always been my favorite. I like that guy. I want like, a story about Lot Croton. Not Thrak Gorshun, just Lot Croton. Well, shoot, man, now I kind of just want to do the mission upside down. This is going to be my stupid way to play today. We're just going to do the entire rest of the mission, and I can't turn the ship right side up. Oh, this is going to be so hard, like, angling my torpedoes and bombs. It's such a bad idea. Think that'll be enough? No, I gotta shoot it. Okay. I just gotta do that 4 more times. I gotta have like a I gotta have a practice shot. Like I gotta make sure my angle is right before I unload all the bombs and waste every single one. So like I gotta come up over the ridge here. I gotta see it. I gotta think, okay, now if I shoot it like that, I'll hit it. Now I can just lay into it. Good thing the gravity is pulling. Okay, see, there, I didn't do it, and I wasted a whole bunch of my bombs. And gravity and space sucked them out into the thing here. Yeah, speaking of that, that's another one of these... Okay, listen, okay. Another rant time. I'll try and keep this one brief. I know I've brought up the whole fact, like, oh, there's gravity in space, and people always like, well, yeah, there's always gravity in space. You dip, like, it's not like there's no gravity whenever people are flying out there and astronauts. Listen, okay? First off, yeah, there is some level of gravity. Everything exerts a certain level of gravity. The moon has gravity. It's called an Earth's gravitational pull. The sun is what makes all the planets work. I realize there is, like, gravity. What I mean when I say that is just gravity in this game, in this space, doesn't work the same as regular Earth gravity. Because when I do this, look, that bomb is just flying off. It's just flying off. If I were to, you know what? I'm gonna turn right side up just to prove a point real quick. I had 27 units. I can do this. I also got to show off this. Okay, here we go. I think we're outside. Also, yeah, this is a glitch I think most people know about. If you kind of just repeatedly land right at the thing, you can just walk on the ship, and you know, it's really cool. Gosh, gives you a real sense of scale, doesn't it? But you see, like, here's the thing. I'm out in the vacuum of space. Look at that. Yeah, there's gravity in space. The gravity in space isn't the exact same as gravity on Earth. And watch this. There's the planet. I should start, like, falling towards it. And look, okay, you know what? I'm not going to prove that point because someone's going to be like, oh, well, you know, when you're floating in space, it's actually still a free fall. Eventually, you'll get caught in the atmosphere. But still, look at this. Look at this. Gravity's pulling me into nothing, okay? And I'm falling this fast. Whenever I say gravity in space in these videos, I'm just saying gravity is weird in Battlefront, okay? Just don't take it that seriously. I'm just trying to point out part of the game. Gosh, we've been falling for a long time. And, I'm still falling. Really puts things in perspective, huh? Oh, now we died. Okay, I was about to get all philosophical. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sheep! Yo, I don't know what's into me today. This is weird. Like, I'm normally not this fired up over stupid stuff like this. But you know what? It does lower my stress significantly to play the entire game with the bomber upside down. Okay, come on. Okay, surely. Oh, wait, hold on. I forget. Got a remote control rocket. I can just do this, turn upside down, and there we go. I did it. You know, I didn't think about the fact that my real enemy is not the reinforcement count. It's rather the timer. I've got 2 minutes to finish knocking out their engines while remaining upside down at the same time. That last part is absolutely critical, by the way. Come on, I got a minute and a half to attack these engines. And you know what? Why have I never used the remote control rocket like this much? This can help me out so much. And I'm still flying in a straight line on my way over here. So I can hit this. And now, whenever I swap back to my ship, I'm right there. And okay, now I just got 2 more engines to take out. Shoot another missile while I let myself get far enough out. Make sure that I remain upside down. Absolutely critical, once again. Looks like I'm blinding a big fish or something. Oh gosh, I've only got 15 seconds left. I think I can... Oh no! Oh no! I don't think I can do this now! Oh no! Oh no! No! No, well, fellas, it was nice, but they're gonna split us in half. Yar, I be Cat Mayhab, and that be me White Whale. This be me Tie Harpoon. Actually, no, this be me Tie Harpoon. Watch this. Skadoosh, single missile. Oh, hold on, no, I'm not letting a freaking AI unit fly my ship, thank you very much. Alright, and hit him right between the schnoz. Man, that is fun. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. Now we're back on track. You know, I wonder, how effectively could I shoot one of these guys down by using the remote control rocket? I kind of want to try that out next. Okay, hold on. I think I can... Dude, I did it! Oh my gosh, why have I never tried that in the 20 years I've played this game? Oh my gosh, this game is 20 years old. Man, not that you guys saw it because the footage just got cut out, but I forget, like, I play so much better whenever I'm not commentating over a game because, you know, I'm not concerned with, you know, trying to be funny or entertaining. I'm just playing the game, and I'm goated at it. I could be lying for all you know. Like I said, you didn't see the footage, but you know, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What you do know is that I'm currently flying my ship upside down. I'm now realizing that map in the corner of the screen. Oh, frick, that's right, I'm upside down. I forgot. And bye-bye, rebels. No escape for you. Alright, now get out of my way, get out of my way. I'm going down to planet side to take the rest of your homeboys out. Alright, and before we go planet side, you know what time it is. It's thumbnail time. And this is probably, I was wrong. This is the single most boring thumbnail I did for this entire series here. It's this right here. It's just a whole bunch of stormtroopers. I kind of got all those one guys, kind of, you know, there's a little group of them over here. There's 3 stormtroopers over here. I believe that's actually the Battlefront 2015 model. The only, like, kind of fun thing going on in this is I've got a stormtrooper on a motorbike, I see. Kind of cutting the turn real quick there. Other than that, this is, like, this really is the most, like, run-of-the-mill basic thumbnail I did. The name of the episode was pretty cool. Striking Back About One Movie Too Soon. Because, you know, the whole Empire Strikes Back, but it's taking place. It's Yavin. Yeah, anyways, we only got one more thumbnail left. But we're going to save that for, of course, the last level. But before we get to that, I get the penultimate one here. Yavin 4, Revenge of the Empire. And that's another way that they kind of changed the name of an actual movie. But you know what? Let's do it.
For months we treated the rebellion like a disobedient child. Only to be repaid for our tolerance with treachery on an unimaginable scale.
See, it's crazy to see what you guys are capable of whenever you take your threats seriously. But sadly, you didn't take them seriously up until this point. And you know what? Before we even move on to the objective, I need to take a minute and clear my head. All that fighting, all these years. You think about the fact these clones are going on, like, fighting for, or being alive for about 30 years. So, I mean, you know, these guys are in their 60s still doing this. Or at least not in their 60s. Their body is like in their 60s. So, you know, sometimes you just need to sit and think with your thoughts. You know? A nice little quiet area in the back corners of the map that's not even listed. Cool little Easter egg. But we can only do this for so long. I'll tell you right now, water falls, but Empire's supposed to rise. So let's get to work, shall we? This is going to be a stupid idea because this isn't going to be Minecraft logic. Oh, never mind, I lived. You know, I kind of fully expected to have to, like, replay the entire mission just to do that little, that bit of going to the waterfall, but, no, you know, I'm gonna be down a few reinforcements, but I think I can still do this. Now we're gonna come over here and capture the viaduct. It's not an aqueduct. I always thought it was an aqueduct, but it's a viaduct. The difference being that viaducts, they like is for roads and trains, and aqueducts, well, those are the things that fly and they hang out in water. Hold on. Oh, you rebels are in so much trouble once I figure out how to maneuver around these trees. See, this is another level I remember having a lot of trouble with as a kid, but as I've gone back to it over the years, it hasn't been as hard. And strange enough, it was Tantive IV, which was hard up until, you know, last week, whenever that posed no problem to us. Nope, never mind, I will have to do it again. Yeah, you rebels are lucky that these trees are not wide enough to account for my tank. Alright, just shimmy through here. Alright, yeah, all of you just stay right there. Alright, say cheese. Man, I see you hiding in the tree. Don't think you can just come in here with your little drone and then you can stop me from getting this command post. You, on the other hand, I'm low enough on health, you might be able to stop me. The weird thing about the campaign mission for this map is, like, that whole stretch of land right there, that whole area, never gets used. It never gets, like, you just don't have to go there. So I never even, like, think to go there when I play this map normally. I don't play this map a whole lot, though. This actually was one of my least favorites. I didn't hate it. I never had a ton of fun playing on this map as a kid. Outside of the campaign mission. But, you know, like, that's a little different. This is going to be an interesting one whenever I inevitably get to it for the map analysis series. I really don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm interested. I'm curious to find out, because maybe I'll really like it, or maybe I won't. But only time will tell. You know, you medical droids are pretty great. You know, the fact that I can use you guys as a human shield and then come out here, and, you know, I'm like a, you know, electroshock therapy. I'm basically a doctor, or veterinarian in the case of this Wookiee. But, you know, oh, these rebels don't know what's gonna hit them now that I got a tank in the reflecting pool. Well, yes, I did lose the objective and had to start the mission all over again. How could you tell? Oh, come on, just a few more seconds. You guys don't even know. I have been here. This is like my 9th or 10th time replaying this level. This is a whole different day than what you saw before. And, we did the reflecting pool. It's called a reflecting pool because it made me, like, reflect on everything I've ever done and why I've spent so long on this level. No, they just spawned out of nowhere. No, come on, elite rifle. Come on, yes. Yes, my elite rifle will carry me. Promise if I can actually walk up the side of this little thing. Okay, what are you looking at, huh? Yeah, point your little speedometer at me and see what happens. You know what? We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna get in a car, a heavily armored vehicle, to safely transport us over here, and then deal with all the myriad of rebels who are here. Why are there so many of you guys? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What even? Yeah, we're just gonna take that out. Okay, and I don't know where the other one is, but okay, it's gone too. Gosh, dog, man. Oh, and it reset. You know, wonderful, fantastic. Just what I wanted. See, the good thing with the Dark Troopers, he can actually like travel fast enough. I am so sick and tired of these drones, man. Okay, come on. You're almost there. You're almost there. Knock, knock. Time to come inside, boys. Yeah, no, we're doing the tank method. If for no other reason than the fact I don't have any faith in my abilities to move, like, you know, the 15 feet to get inside the building here. No, don't you get in the 3 tanks. 3 tanks. No, don't you oh my gosh, they respawn immediately. Really, you'd think this was their base or something, the way they're defending it. Come on, you 3 little billy goats. Things are about to get gruff for you. I see you. That's right. Just a few more. No, there we go. I'm making shofars for everyone.
The Empire had taken the rebels' best shot and come up standing. Now, it was our turn to strike.
Say that again?
Oh, I love it. I love 2015 and 2016 were the years for just stupid scenes in superhero movies where they like come up with the name of the team. Like that's the next that's the next journal entry. It's gonna be the clone troopers like, what are we? Some kind of 501st? Oh my gosh. Okay. I was going to finish the game today. This was gonna be the last video, but that reflecting pool command post defense, like, it put me against the rocks and it curb stomped me. I don't have the strength to tackle a Hoth right now, so I'm gonna take a breather. We're gonna come back to it next time. Hoth gets his own video. I'll see you guys then. The Rebel Outpost has been discovered and will be destroyed. Galactic peace is at hand. It's great. But galactic peace can't be at hand if the rebels are still afoot. And speaking of afoot, after that last mission, I'm about ready to shove my boot so far up a rebel sarlacc pit that they're going to get acid reflux from the plasteel, okay? We're going to go in there, and we're going to show them why we're called Vader's Fist, alright? But before we do any of that, we've got the final thumbnail to look at, and here it is. Episode 12, Rise and Fall. And another kind of a simple one, you know, got this awesome artwork. I'm pretty sure it's from a trading card or something of, you know, the stormtroopers attacking Hoth. Absolutely obliterating the rebels, but also Vader's there smoking a cigarette because of course he is. I don't know, what, for some reason the idea of Vader smoking while wearing a suit supposed to help him breathe kind of like feels very in character, while also just kind of being absolutely ridiculous and stupid. I don't know. It's just, that sure was an image. That sure was a thumbnail I made. I made some wild stuff, man. I mean, like, that wasn't too wild, but, like, some of the other ones, like the JFK, still probably top 3 thumbnails. Probably #1 thumbnail I've ever made, if I'm being perfectly honest. But see, now I've got the rebels under my thumb, and I'm about to nail them to the earth.
No one ever complained about the cold on Hoth. We never felt it, even though we were blinded by blizzards. We could see the final end of the rebellion in our blaster sights. But on that day, on that planet, our blood ran hot with dreams of victory, melting the ice that stood in our way.
Wait, no, I see you try to escape. You're not getting out of here. And there it goes. That Rebel transport is a way to make sure that, yes, this game can still technically fit within the confines of canon, depending on how you interpret the ending. Look, I'm sorry. This is your first line of defense, Rebels. That's 4 laser cannons and a 30-foot ditch. Like that's no Maginot line. You know what? Bam. Also, I love the AT-AT because of its super high-powered cannon. Like, look at this. If I can get them all together like that. Oh, send them flying. And, oh, nope, that turret's already under our control, which just means clear out the remains of them. Don't want to destroy those droids quite yet. Alright, I'm also going to start turning this thing so I don't get stuck. But now let's take it out. And would you look at that, my allies actually push the objective. Crazy what we can accomplish whenever you guys, like, actually do your job. Peek out from behind the boxes, hit him with the shotgun, go back behind the boxes. Watch him commit a war crime, get back behind the boxes. The shotgun wasn't technically a war crime, no matter how bad Germany wanted it to be. And now it's time to get back in the giant robotic elephant and move up another 100 feet. I'm sorry, what do you think you're doing? Look at them all in there. Oh, look at them all in there. You guys think you can retrofit a gas station with some defenses and it's gonna stop the might of the Empire? Nah, we're taking you guys serious now. Look at that, they even got a little furry lizard monster. Now they don't. As much as I want to, I can't capture a command post while inside the AT-AT, so we gotta go in on foot. Kinda really wish that AT-ST was just a little bit closer, just so I could, have a guaranteed survival making it there. And you know what? In the time it took me to talk about that, I'm already here. Oh, yeah, no, your little bipedal weapon is nothing compared to mine, okay? So yeah, me and the boys were gonna, take a break at this rest stop, but, I think the restrooms are clogged. Not like the toilets themselves, like the literal restrooms themselves are clogged with snow and ice and debris. Boy, it sure would be great if there was like a tunnel or something here in a previous version of this map that could just kind of take me straight to the objective. Too bad that doesn't exist, though. You guys just can't walk any fast. Look at that one! Look at that one. He's just contemplating like the meaning of life back there. What? You think your little box of Robo Donuts over here is going to protect your base? Nah. You know what? Hit him with the LT. Yeah, that's how epic what I just did was. It had to play a movie clip. Look at them. Look. They're like ants. They're like ants down there. That's why they call it the Antarctic. I'm kind of nervous about this next little portion I gotta go through. But sending rebels flying does kind of make it a little better. And now it's time for another episode of See You Dad has to take an objective by himself because his teammates are not coming to support him. Good thing is, I've got a shot. Oh, no, you guys are gonna come and support me. Exactly 2 of you. You know what? That's more than I was expecting. Good thing is, I got a shotgun. I'm about to start moving like prime Kurt Cobain, and brother, these enemies are looking like Kurt Cobain. Oh, and they left a taunt. Hold on. Oh, I'm about to Napoleon Bonaparte this. Viva la Empire! Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on a minute. We managed to get an AT-ST all the way up here? I have never seen that done before. I don't know if it'll fit. It doesn't look like it'll fit, but maybe, just maybe, I can use my little Metal Gear here and kind of clear out some more of the hangar. Yeah, you get like in the right angle, and I can just shoot in there and start, yeah, I can clear it out. Come on. I got a squad of Dark Troopers here. Come on. This is what's left of the 501st, by the way. The Dark Troopers were all augmented with cybernetics. The clones were augmented with cybernetics to become Dark Troopers. And funnily enough, the program made them look a whole lot like, you guessed it, Darth Vader, who I gotta pray is gonna carry me through the next couple objectives. I hope I don't die immediately with him. Well. Someone did not get the message about the Butlerian Jihad. You know what? one last time. So nice of the rebels to put a very rickety bridge over a bottomless chasm instead of removing it to try and hold us off for longer. Alright, and saber throw. Okay, let's do it one more time, y'all. Block, 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 move in on them. It's not a hallway, but it gets the job done. Oh, wait, you think you can... Nah, sorry, no, I didn't mean to choke you, Admiral Veers. That, boom, yeah. Now, let's get the Millennium Falcon, and... Okay, we don't need to get the Millennium Falcon, it's the rebels we're really after. Okay. This is it. This is it. I am more than a little worried, and everyone who's played this game knows exactly why. First, let's get all the way over here. Kill a rebel for a little bit more health. Kill a couple more rebels for a little bit more health. Probably need to go ahead, place it. Who hit a clip on Vader? Oh, that's right, it does spawn me, like, right here. Wow, thank you, game, thank you. I was worried I was going to have to walk all the way back here. So now we have got to protect this thing for a minute. Oh, no, come on. Turrets, we got to clear out the turrets, we got to clear out the rebels. Oh, no. Come on, clear them out, No, grab some health, oh no! I rolled into a grenade! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have won Rise of the Empire on Elite difficulty on the Classic Collection. I just died to end it off. Ain't that poetic? We don't need a Death Star to glass a planet. Alright? Alright? Yeah. Oh, that is cathartic to watch, let me tell you.
As the rebels fled, the 501st gathered around a burning bunker and let out a cheer that shook the stars. The rebellion was done. Order had finally returned to the galaxy. In no small part due to the efforts of the fighting men of the 501st.
Oh my goodness gracious, it feels good to have beaten that game. See, that always gets me on that last objective. I'm always worried. I always pull it off. But if they destroy that thing, that is like 20 minutes of work you gotta go back and do. Oh man. But we did it! Yes! Chris Miggles Arden. I never realized how many of these guys had nicknames. Sung Pil Allen Eam. Okay. Philip Hong, Fuck Van Din. There's a lot more like Chinese and looks like Vietnamese names on this list than I ever noticed before. Okay, that's one of those things. Star Wars is universal. It doesn't matter where you're from, you're gonna love. Doesn't matter if your name is Tina Cruz Williams, Joseph Donaldson, or Carl Lee. You're gonna love Star Wars, and they all came together to make this wonderful game. I wish I could just sit here and just kind of have you watch the credits, but you can watch the credits yourself, and copyright music. But hold on, we're almost at the part I like. We're getting there. We're almost there. Okay, here we go. Special thanks, Amy and Jennifer So, Ingrid Gervs. Hey, Noah, his name's Noah too. There it is. God is listed in the special thanks of this game. I love that. Like, not only is it kind of funny, like, there's people who made this game who went out of their way to say, we're gonna put God in the credits. We gotta thank God for making this game. And Mary. I don't know if that's, Mary, like, Mary, mother of Jesus, but, there might have been Catholics working on this too. But special thanks to God. And Diddy Reese. Lucy Wolf, will you marry me? I'm pretty sure that Lucy did end up marrying him. And of course, special thanks to the worldwide members of the 501st Legion, dedicated to Katie Johnson. Man. Yeah, no, but I need to start doing this again. I need to start doing it again, starting with this video. I used to put a special thanks in every single one of my video descriptions. And most of the time, the only person I would end up listing was God. Special thanks to God, just like this game does. Because God's given me the ability to make this YouTube channel and given me the skills to be the absolute nincompoop I am on the internet. But I also would do, like whenever Austin or Javon or someone would also get on the videos. It's pretty cool. I need to start doing that again. People really be saying, I don't believe in God. Where's the proof? My brother in Christ, Battlefront exists. Hey guys, so I realized I ended the video before I did this. I wanted to say this, but I got so caught up in finishing the game that I just completely forgot that I wanted to add this little bit to the end of the video. Really all it is just thanking you guys, as always, for watching this this channel, and this series in particular. Like I said, I mean, Rise of the Empire was the first game that I ever played in the form of like a Let's Play on the channel 4 years ago, whenever I started this YouTube thing, and getting to go back and play through it again on a new difficulty, and now with a whole bunch of new people. But it's still crazy to me to think that there are a handful of y'all who have been watching since those original videos, or who have been around even just for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. Even those of y'all who joined in the last week and who happened to tune in and watch this. Just really, I genuinely thank you. It is humbling. I was talking to a friend the other day. It's kind of weird thinking like how, and I wouldn't say I'm like a big YouTuber, but I mean, like, I'm starting to notice like there's people on YouTube who I'll watch their channel and like by pure numbers I'll be like, oh, my channel's bigger than they are. I got more subscribers. I've got more views on a handful of videos. Now, I don't have the consistency that some of them do, and so I wouldn't consider myself better than them in that way, but it is kind of weird to just think about like this is what the channel has become, and part of that is thanks to you guys in particular. Like, I really do thank God every day that I'm able to do this and get online and have fun playing Star Wars games and analyzing them, or just being stupid while recording myself playing them. It's one of the best parts of my week, and I'm glad that I have the time to be able to do this. I truly am blessed. But thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot stress that enough. It does mean quite a bit to me, and I'm glad that you guys seem to enjoy it too. So, tell you what, there's still plenty of Battlefront we could be playing. I'll probably be going back to Knights of the Old Republic now, so if you haven't watched that series, go back and catch up on that before Knights of the Old Republic starts, because yeah, I've actually started playing that quite a while ago, and I've been kind of playing it intermittently. But if there's other Battlefront videos or series you want to see, let me know in the comments below. I've got a couple of planned. Obviously, I've got the map videos, but I might do some other kind of bonus things, talking about different elements of the game. Might do like a Galactic Conquest playthrough in the next couple of months. Anything's possible. So, you know, leave a comment, tell me, guys, what you would like to see next on the channel. But at the end of it all, I really do appreciate you guys. Even if I may never see any of you in person, you guys do mean a lot to me for a lot of different reasons. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.